shat myself.
Hello, Myanmar.
Myanmar. Do you think your anus disappears when you die?
They came like a bolt out of the blue to discuss everything in geekdom. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the attack of the 50-foot nerds.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Geek Retreat Warrington for the live recording of the attack of the 50-foot nerds. Make some noise!
Oh, it's always nice to hear that. Welcome to the Attack of the 50-Foot Nerds podcast. My name is Mike Bell. This is episode 74, and that's honestly the first time that I've said this. Joining me for this episode are my co-hosts. We'll start on my left. Kazoogal, finally, you're here.
Kazoogal!
Okay, and on my right.
I'm a Blue Peter presenter.
Which one?
Give it 20 years, he'll be behind bars. Of course, it's Amora and it's Paul. And then we've also got Doug on the end, the human speaker.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Mr.
He's
Speaker
still
Man.
here. Mr. Speaker?
Mr. Speaker Man.
Shabba. Well, no, I thought you meant like he was the dude in the House of Commons who tells people to order.
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
Order at the bar, you know, buy all
Order.
your food and drink. What?
Oh, that sounded ace, didn't it?
Oh, it's commanding.
That was quite
It's
impressive.
commanding.
Doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a little bit moist, but that might just be the fact that I've had food poisoning all weekend. So, I've not been well. I've really not been well.
Do you want to start with what we've been up to then?
Well, now you know what I've been up to. I shat myself. So,
Clip for the intro.
it's not even a joke.
I know.
I was really, really ill. So, yeah. Now, what have I actually been up to then, aside from being ill? Not much, I'll be honest with you. I went to go and see Cocaine Bear. I didn't know, actually. I didn't go and
For
see
a
it.
minute there, I thought you said you were going to you'd gone to see cocaine, but
Well, no.
I'm glad you continued with that.
Is that
No,
Mike-
I went, but with
Is
no
that-
clothes on.
Is that Michael Caine's brother?
Yes, yeah.
See
I went to
Cocaine.
say Mark Cocaine. And, yeah.
And not a lot of people know that.
See cocaine.
No, so Cocaine Bear, that's really good fun if you ever get a chance. Margot Martindale has a very, very bad day in that movie. What else? I can't really think. If you want to know what I get up to on a weekly basis, you should join our Patreon, actually. Plug.
Wink, wink.
Because for at least £1 a month, you can pay more if you want. If you don't want to, just pay £1. It's fine. I do a weekly column on there, well, as weekly as I can be, called Quick Bites, where I just blog, tell you what I've been up to that week, what I've been watching on the TV, and that kind of shit.
enough.
So I've not really done much since the last show. So what have you done? Who wants to go first?
You can go first, Paul.
Yeah. I'm in the middle of rehearsals for Weird Sisters.
I was hoping you'd say Weird Science then. Paul's put on a play.
Weird
the
Science.
John Hughes movie.
Yeah, no, the Terry Pratchett play adaptation of one of the
Weird
Witches
Science.
novels. It's been 15 years since I was last in a play, and I don't remember
no, it
how I don't remember how I
We
learned
did a play
lines.
at Christmas, Paul. We did an audio play right here.
Yeah, no,
no, they were real events
That
that happened to
happened.
us.
That happened.
Yeah, that
happened.
really happened. So learning lines is not something that comes naturally to me.
But doing lines is apparently.
Hey! Anyway, so yeah, I'm in the middle of that. Otherwise, not a great deal. Bit of good news, though, that we got this week was that our Joshua got into Lipper. So yeah,
Dua Lipa?
Joshua.
Well, one kiss is all it takes, apparently. So
Joshua. Joshua absolutely nailed his auditions for the Liverpool Institute of Performing Arts. They offered him a place on both
for people who
courses
don't know,
that he went.
because we do have international listeners, which I will get to actually in just one moment.
Yeah, the Liverpool Institute of Performing Arts.
there
It's
we go.
basically Paul McCartney's famed school.
Yes.
Joshua's looking to do. He's doing the what we call A level, 16 to 18 year old.
He's doing a what?
A level equivalent course. So 16 to 18, and then potentially he'll go on to do the university level course as well. Yeah, so he's going to be doing the act as long as he gets his GCSE results, which he will.
Yep.
He will be going to LIPA to study acting in September.
Cool.
And his mum and I are so very, very proud of what he's achieved, and we had every confidence in him. He's absolutely nailed it.
That's awesome.
Just take him Disneyland again.
Yeah. Take him on holiday.
Sod that. 10 years' time, he can take me to Hollywood.
Yeah.
10 years' time, he'll be in the suits at Disney.
No, he won't.
No.
No, he won't. He'll be the people they're basing the suits on.
He's turned into a cartoon. What the hell are you doing to that child? Leave him alone. It's the reverse of Dip from fucking Roger Rabbit, isn't it? You know,
He's gonna. Yeah, I was gonna say what he's gonna do is he's gonna be like, right, we need to test how cartoony you are. Stand in front of this steamroller.
Just run at that wall as fast as you can and see if you'll go through the portrait of a road or a train tracks or something.
Splat.
Yes. What have you been up to then?
So, right. So, basically, what happened is, like, as any listener,
God, any story that begins with basically what happened does not end well.
Especially
Kinda.
when it comes from a Mamara.
Yes.
yeah. So, I've talked about this on the show before that
Okay,
I live
that's
with
a good
my
sign.
I live with my grandma, right?
Oh shit! Yes. Okay. I think I know where this story's going because I have you on Facebook and I have done for a long time.
Is it going to the shower fridge?
No,
Not quite.
Oh dear.
it's going to the hospital.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, basically.
Don't make me cry.
Yeah, she fell over and broke her hip.
Oh fuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love how you laugh at the end of that sentence. I pushed her.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
No, I
that's
didn't. She wasn't at my house. I was just going home from work, and then I got a
I
call.
walking along the street and pushed her over.
That is admittedly a thing that old people tend to do because
Yep.
my mother slipped over in the shower just before
Was
I
it,
went to
was
LA.
it next to a
and-
fridge?
No, it was just a shower.
Oh.
And cracked her spine.
Ouch.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a
Yeah.
there's a
I mean,
lot of recovery going on there at the moment.
To be fair, Grandma's 94 at this point, so like I've spent the last 10 years expecting this to happen, which is probably why my reaction was, oh, all right, like rather than oh God, like because I've been expecting this for the past 10 years or so. She's just like every other time that she's fallen over, she's been like, yeah, I fell over, I got up, it's fine.
Yeah,
That's it.
I bounced.
Yeah, basically.
So that's how your grandma speaks. Yeah, it's me. I've just fell over. It's all right though.
Yeah,
All
she
right.
does.
Yeah.
She does. That's actually her voice.
that one. What do you want
Yeah.
for tea?
Is it gammon? Do you want some gammon? Yeah.
Why gammon of all things?
Like, no, literally, she'd fucking fill the freezer with gammon, and every single
That
time.
felt like a true story.
Yeah,
Gammon
that's a
is like,
fucking true story. There's the reason that, like, other than trying to stay like vegan, vegetarian as much as possible, like it's the other reason that I won't eat meat is because like every
so
single time
much
she's wanting
gammon.
to, yeah, like I'm fucking. It's the same reason why I can't eat porridge. because
people are sleeping in your bed and people
Yeah.
are breaking your chairs.
yeah, something like that.
Hell, wasn't that funny? Jesus Christ.
But
Take it though.
I dug that
Take
one.
it
Yeah.
where we get it.
I do.
so yeah, so
People will tell you I do.
so we've been. I've got a story related to that actually.
Oh God.
Yeah. So spent most of the time cleaning the house just in case she needs a bed downstairs because she currently cannot walk.
Oh.
Yeah.
She got a hover chair and be like, to me, my X-Men and shit.
It'd be easier if she did.
Oh, sorry, people are like, to me, my X-Men, for gammon, let's go.
Yeah, pretty much. It'd be like, Wolverine, do you want some gammon? Here you go. Like,
That's a very
I'm
underrated
saying
hero.
Well,
that.
that would be useful
I'm
because
saying-
Wolverine would be the guy for carving
Yeah.
carving the gammon joint.
Although, to be fair, because of the dementia, she doesn't know how to use the cooker anymore. Hey!
Wow, we went there. I was about to
I'm
make
just-
a joke about a pork-based superhero called Gamman, but
Gamman.
Yeah, you took it too far with the
I
dementia.
didn't take it too far. I'm literally telling you. what-
Dementia's
It's all
never
getting a bit
too
hammy
far,
again,
Joe
isn't it?
Blogs.
Doug, you've not been feeling terribly well this week either, have you?
I haven't been
Did you
feeling
have some
great
bad
at all.
gammon?
I did not have bad gammon. No, I just had a bit of a cold and I had to work through it and I got through and now it's all
Fair
But he sounds so sexy with it.
But
now I sound like Morgan Freeman.
this is basically to cut me off from talking about dementia, isn't it?
Probably.
Yeah. No, I was going to say during the cleaning, which is why I brought it up.
During the cleaning.
Yes, I found some stuff.
Oh. This sounds interesting.
Yeah. So, firstly, I found
Some gammon.
Daniel Craig,
Hey! The
Marmalade
Overlord.
Marmalade
Overlord.
Overlord.
I think we need some context on that, guys.
Do you?
Never.
No, you don't.
Yes, no. Daniel Craig is the condiment overlord. He loves marmalade.
Yeah.
Marmalade!
Yeah.
I'm Daniel Craig. Where is your marmalade
Do
jars?
you remember we put marmalade in that music video?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, and Swag the Hip Hop Gnome. I directed the music video for Amara many years ago, and it's just full of inside of 50-foot nerds jokes.
Hey!
And Swag!
There he is!
Swag the Hip Hop Gnome! I love him.
Hey, I'm here to do the
And
show
I
with
think
you. Yeah, so that's Swag the Hip Hop Gnome.
So I think I'm doing the show like this now.
Great.
I think it's a great improvement.
Fuck you, that's what I think. No, I can't see actually one.
I also found this.
Okay.
I don't think this has ever been related to our show, but I just thought it'd be funny.
For those who are listening on audio only, Amara has a megaphone because...
I think they'd have worked
And
that out.
also,
Is that what I think it is?
it's a very because I realized that the sounders for like spoiler cannon and stuff are really hard to do.
Oh.
So now we've got the spoiler horn. I forgot I had a mask on.
Jesus.
So that's the spoiler horn.
Expecting something deep and
Jesus,
bellowy to
look
come out of that.
Look at the fucking spike on that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
And then obviously I found the kazoo as well.
Okay. Comics. There we go.
Yep.
Well, speaking of sounders that we don't use anymore, I do have...
Also got Loogie Loo Dallas multipass.
Oh, okay. I got
some
that in a
reason.
I got that in a loot
Multipass.
crate years ago.
Yeah.
So speaking of sounders we don't really use anymore, we got an email this week. Which, by the way, if anyone ever wants to send us email, it's 50footnerds.
We actually got an email. What the fuck?
We did. FIFTYFWOTNERDS@gmail.com. So that means I have to play this.
Do the fucking email!
There we go.
Yay.
So that was worth it, wasn't it?
Yes.
So we got an email this week from podstatus.com.
Oh, that email.
Oh, yes.
Hi, how's it going? Hope all is well. I have some cool information for you
Whoa,
that might
whoa,
interest
whoa.
you.
We're not getting a voice.
Oh, sorry, yes.
Fucking hell.
Okay, we need a voice from Carlos from podstatus.com. So what voice do we want to give him? Elmo. Okay.
Everyone asks for Elmo. It's weird, isn't it?
Because I'm going to ask for the Joker at some point.
Hello. How's it going? Elmo, hope all is well.
I actually. Oh, speaking of Elmo, before I go any further, I
fucked him.
I turned on the TV the other day, and for some reason it was on Channel 5, and it was right in the middle of Milkshake, their kids set there.
Yep.
Part. I saw Sesame Street Mechs was an actual TV. It's a computer-generated series where Elmo and the Cookie Monster wear mech suits and help people out.
That's awesome.
This is a real fucking TV show. I was very, very confused. But anyway.
Demon Headmaster's back as well, I found out.
Can I
Fucking
just
love the
say?
Demon
Can I just
Headmaster.
say one of the best things that I've ever seen is Elmo and Brett Goldstein together.
What?
Okay.
Brett Goldstein from Ted Lasso.
My brain went somewhere else, and I thought you said a different name ending with Steen, and I was very concerned.
If, anybody who watches Ted Lasso knows who Brett Goldstein is. but
Okay.
he's
Wasn't
awesome.
he?
Is that the show about the
Hercules?
cowboy?
Yes, he's Hercules
Yeah.
in at the end of Thor.
Yeah.
He's a cowboy.
On a steel horse he rides. So,
Wanted.
Elmo, hope all is well.
Dead or alive.
Elmo have some cool information that might interest you. Your podcast, Attack of the 50-Foot Nerds, has good performance in Apple Podcast rankings in the last 30 days.
Position 90 in the category for TV and film in Myanmar.
Hello, Myanmar.
Myanmar.
Yes, the country that was formerly known as Burma. We are big in Burma, apparently.
Like,
Of all fucking places. I
It's
believe it's
Myanmar?
Myanmar, whatever. I don't give a shit. I'm not going there. Or maybe I will, because people love us there, apparently. Fucking position 90.
This is the way to lose position
We are
90.
the 90th most listened to podcast in fucking Myanmar, of all places.
Do we know what the other 89 who ahead of us are?
I haven't got a fucking clue, but just what a random email to get. It's like I normally get them every week with updates or anything like that. It's just, by the way, here's the first time we've messaged you in 10 years. You're fucking massive in Burma. Crack on, lad.
It's
Pythons
not Burma,
fucking
it's
adore you.
Myanmar.
Well, I don't give a shit if it's Myanmar, Myanmar. I don't give a fuck.
All right, racist.
Well, they used to listen to it.
Look, if you're listening to us in Burma, Myanmar, fucking my ass, I don't give a shit. If you are listening to us there and you want to say hi, then drop us an email. It would be very nice to converse with you. But what a weird fucking stat to have. We can barely get people along to the live shows. Yeah, fucking Myanmar, love us.
Well, clearly we need
Geek
to do
Retreat
more.
Myanmar, let's get
Yeah, I was gonna
Just
say, clearly
imagine
we
like
need
a
to
big room of people now just sat around one iPod.
No, what is it? It's one fellow with 10 iPods.
They've been listening to it for ages and they finally get through. You say calling it my ass.
I think they'd be more offended that you're still calling it Burma.
Whatever.
Which is why
I know a Burmese
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 python.
I love a Burmese python. Yeah, I really do.
Well.
The marvelous and exceptional.
Okay.
You got a bonus impression there. Crap one, but still. So yeah, that's an email that we got this week.
Yeah.
So
Also, before we move on, I've got
Yes.
another present for Doug.
another present for Dawn.
Yeah.
My God.
Other than I wasn't expecting him to want the Lilu Dallas multipass.
Yeah, that's gonna. My missus loves that film. That's gonna
I
get you
used to
some
have
points.
a
that.
Dallas multipass. I used to have the Corbin Bell.
There's a lad who comes
Cool.
in here called Corbin, named after
Nice.
Corbin Dallas,
Oh,
Nice.
I thought Corbin Benson.
and he really couldn't be further away from Bruce
So,
Willis.
yeah. So,
There's
basically,
another dementia joke there, but I'm not going to touch it. So
I will. Tell me the joke, I'll say it.
no. Sorry.
Basically, as I was cleaning, right, I found some of the stuff that I got from the Legend of Vox Machina Kickstarter, right?
Yes.
And last time we did a show, you were saying that you were jealous of my hat.
Yes.
I don't have another hat, sorry, because this is the second one because I lost the first one at Pride while drunk. So
Okay.
sorry about that. But I know you like to display shit, right?
I do.
So I figured, because you like it and it makes sense to put in the shop, I've got this.
Pardon? It's good. What?
Boom chicka wow wow.
Now
No, we need to know now.
that's Paul. No, that's Paul.
Yeah, I'm the one who has a 12-incher.
Yeah. So it is the signed
shit.
Damn, that's
copy of the script for the first episode of season 1.
That is awesome.
that
Yeah.
is pretty cool.
So I was like, that would make sense to go in the shop. So there you go.
Yeah, look at that.
Give that man a round of applause.
No, give that lady a round of applause. for
And
handling
the
it.
lady a round of
Everyone's
applause
getting a
as
round
well.
of applause.
Woo!
That's gonna look awesome in
Do you want
the
swag? You can have swag.
I was going to say, I'm just going to start bringing 50-Foot Nerds references too. Because that was the one thing that I forgot, because I found my Gary Oldman poster. I was going to bring that so he could frame it and just stick it somewhere and get people really confused.
Why not?
Because,
I've been finding
if we're
I've
the
been-
home of 50-Foot Nerds, we need a cabinet.
I've been finding I've been making a lot of Gary Oldman references at rehearsals recently because I may or may not have mentioned that the character I'm playing in Weird Sisters
Is Gary Oldman for some reason?
is a dwarf.
Oh, yeah.
Tiptoes, of course.
Yeah, I'm the
Which
tallest.
is-
I'm the tallest person in the cast, playing the shortest person in the cast.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I think you mentioned that last time, which is where Mike said you were going to walk around on your knees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Mandy Morning.
With Monday morning. Well,
Oh, yeah.
I've threatened to do it for several months now, but I finally did my homework. And what we've decided to do is, instead of having several sections for film and TV and stuff like that, we're just going to have one full news section.
No, you've got to say it right. You did my homework.
Oh, I did your homework. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Because I've been promising. You
Okay.
keep reminding me,
Okay,
and then
well-
I forget.
well,
so
I-
you did it.
I took matters into my own hands, and
Yes.
so welcome to the brand new news sounder. You want news? We got news. It's time for the 50-Foot News. There you go.
There we go.
Cheesy as fuck, but I don't care. I
Yeah,
did
no,
that, on
that
my
was-
breaking work.
Give
Yeah,
me
that was-
all the gorgonzola.
Yes.
Balls to the wall on the night. That a boy.
Let's go again. Fuck it. Why not? You want news? We got news. It's time for the 50-foot news. There we go. Right. So,
Breaking. Mike fucked Elmo. Pun?
What? Can't fuck a glove puppy.
You can try.
It's just a weird.
There's a hole in the bottom.
He can fist the glove. Anyway,
Yeah.
so right, our first story of
Swag
the news
disapproves.
section is with the announcement of the new DC universe and a new Batman Brave and the Bold movie in the works, rumors started to fly that Ben Affleck would be returning to DC to direct this new Batman movie, because obviously he was due to direct one in the past, but he's decidedly ruled that out now. And we've got a quote here from Ben Affleck. So what voice are we giving Ben Affleck? What voice does
Matt Damon.
I was gonna say Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
I can't do Matt Damon now. David Attenborough.
Okay, well, yes, okay. I was going to direct a Batman, and Justice League made me go, I'm out. I never want to do any of this again. I'm not suited. That was the worst experience I've ever seen in a business which is full of shitty experiences. It broke my heart. There was an idea of someone, Joss Whedon, coming in like,
I'll rescue you and we'll do 50 days of shooting and I'll write the whole thing around what you have. I've got the secret.
and it wasn't the secret. That was hard.
What was hard?
That.
I don't know what it is, but Meatloaf won't do it.
Affleck also said that
Does David Attenborough come with a volume control, by the way?
might do in post. We'll see.
Right.
Affleck also said that these Joss Whedon reshoots contributed to his alcoholism, as it was either that or jump out of the window. So with things now back on track for Affleck, he will return for a final appearance as the Dark Knight in the upcoming Flash movie, and seemed quite positive for the flick. And he states that,
I did finally figure out how to play that character, and I think I nailed it in the Flash. For the 5 minutes that I'm there, it's really great.
so yeah, so we are going to see
boy!
him. Yeah. So he is not going to be directing Batman, which I think is a shame, considering his Batman was supposed to be quite a good movie.
And he's a good director.
And I think he plays a good Batman. I mean, maybe I'm controversial,
No,
but I think
he's
a
a really good
live-action
Bruce
Batman.
Wayne. And in the last one, especially, I don't know, controversial as hell, the Snyder Cut. I enjoy the Snyder Cut.
It's okay. It's very long.
But because there is more Batman in it, him being Batman in that is my favourite anyway.
And he's also about 15 pounds lighter because he was fat as fuck in the Joss Whedon reshoots. Alcohol.
Was his the Batman that he was going to shoot? Was it Gone Bat?
It was what?
Gone Bat.
Gone Bats.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake. No, it's Gone Batty Gone.
That sounds like a slur.
It was Barco.
It was what?
It was Batco.
Batco. Let's move away from Batman, over as far away as we can go to Superman. We know now who will be directing the
They've
DC...
got the same mum, though.
Don't say that name!
What did you say, Martha? What did you say that name?
I was thinking... I had something in my head the other day.
That'd be so fucking
yes,
weird if it turned
that's
out
what
that
is.
it was actually the same woman and she was having an affair.
People get pissed off about Superman and Batman having the mums having the same name, saying there's no imagination. But fucking Marvel are doing exactly the same. Two of their big characters have future descendants with the name Nathaniel. You've got Nathaniel Richards, Kang, and then you've got Nathaniel Summers, Cable. So why don't people get pissed off about that?
I mean,
There's about 17 Nathaniel Summerses because of clones and shit.
Yeah, I guess. But, like, I've just realised, like, what would be an awesome Elseworld story for DC?
Sure, go on, let's see. Let's pitch John Hollywood your Elseworlds movie.
Okay. John Hollywood.
Yeah.
I've got an idea for an Elseworld story.
Okay.
So basically...
Have you met my brother Paul?
Um,
He bakes cakes.
Oh, yeah. I think I bought a cake off him once.
Was it exceedingly good?
Had a soggy bottom.
Oh, sorry, that was
Again, not enough talk about my weekend. Thank you, talk.
that was Mr.
I prefer a buttery biscuit base.
That was Mr. Kipling, wasn't it?
But, no, so basically, right, the film starts with the Batman origin
I
story.
like it already.
Yeah?
We've seen it 18 times. Let's see your new spin on it.
So what happens is you see the scene where Batman's parents get murdered and he becomes the Bat, right? Like, and he's
Right. He immediately becomes a bat.
Yes.
I like it. He's a vampire. Let's
No.
go.
What I'm saying is, like, that whole thing starts where he will become Batman. Right? And then as he's leaving, it pans to show that his parents have faked their death.
Right.
Because they want to start a farm.
Oh, I think I see where this is going.
Okay.
So they go and start a farm. And as they're getting older, this
Question.
little alien boy crashes on their farm.
Question. Why does only one of them change their name? From
and why didn't
because originally they didn't want, like, Martha Wayne didn't want to change her name. She was very like, why do we have to change our names? But Thomas Wayne was like, no, they'll find us. So, because
I'll become Jonathan. No one will look for me.
yes, exactly.
So this pair of twats abandoned their son because they want to start a farm.
Yes.
What a pair of cunts.
Well, they're rich. What do you expect?
I'll be honest with you. I'm
The
not really seeing it.
whole point is like it's this weird. It's going to be like a scathing critique of capitalism.
Oh, everything's always a fucking scathing critique of capitalism with you.
Fucking
Yes.
politics.
So anyway, back to Hollywood.
I guess as soon as I've mentioned that John Hollywood
Johnny
is
Hollywood's
no longer...
out. No, it's
Yeah.
red light. No.
Right.
But as I say, we do know who's directing the Superman movie for DC now, and that
Is it me?
No, it's going to be James Gunn.
What a
Not
surprise. Yeah.
He announced on Twitter recently saying that yes.
Hang on.
Sorry, we do need a voice for James Gunn. What's the voice for James Gunn?
Roger Moore.
I can.
Roger Moore. Okay.
I was going to say, if you want me to do it, I can do a pretty good Baron Greenback.
I'll get you, Danger Mouse.
That's the one.
Danger Mouse. I'll get you. Yes.
It's like Dr. Claw with
I'm
laryngitis.
big.
Which, to be fair, if you're Dr. Claw,
And you speak like this all the time.
you'll get laryngitis quite easily. So Dr. Claw and Baron
I've
Greenback
paved
could be the same.
over Venice to turn it into a car park for my museum of Barry Manilow records.
That's
That
an
sounds-
actual quote.
Yes,
from
that's an
episode of
actual
Danger
quote
Mouse.
from an episode.
Fucking out, right. So Roger Moore as James Gunn, or rather James Gunn as Roger Moore, announcing, okay,
Yes, I'm directing Superman Legacy to be released on July 11th, 2025. My brother Matt told me when he saw the release date, he started to cry. I asked him why. He said, Dude, it's Dad's birthday. I hadn't realized. Ugh.
Now,
so
I may be having memory seizures,
yes.
but I can't remember why that's even a thing. Like, why is it important?
So apparently,
I just
James Gunn and his dad basically really encouraged him to get into film, really encouraged him into comics and everything like that.
Ah.
And his dad died fairly recently. He had quite a bad illness.
And then he
Passed
immediately
away.
forgot his birthday.
Well, he's a very
No.
busy man, you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
like. I'll be honest.
Just saying.
My mum's alive, and I struggle to remember her birthday. Like, I struggle to remember my birthday. Like,
Has anyone got the cake
Disappointing.
ready? No. So Superman Legacy being directed by James Gunn. So now we know when Superman's coming back. Batman again is coming back, but this time to the small screen. Because we've recently found out that a new Batman animated series called The Caped Crusader has found a new home over at Amazon. Because it was one of those projects that had been killed by HBO Max when they decided to get rid of everything. But Amazon have picked it up for a 2-season order. The show's being produced by Matt Reeves, obviously who directed The Batman, J.J. Abrams, and Bruce Timm, who was one of the brains behind the Batman, the animated series from the 90s. It has been... Go on.
I was going to make a very bad joke because I realized my brain did that thing where it replaces names again.
Oh, God, what now?
Because I was like,
It didn't say Bruce Wayne, it said Bruce Timm.
no.
No, Bruce Timm's parents didn't fake their own death and run off to a farm.
No, the problem was, it like in my brain, I thought you said Christopher Reeves. Not Matt Reeves.
No, I can pretty much guarantee that Christopher Reeve has nothing to do with this animated
Yes,
series.
which is why I was like, isn't he paralyzed? But then I was like, no,
No,
he's
he's very
dead.
dead.
He's
No,
very dead at this
He's
point.
very dead.
Very dead.
He was the one that was like going like, "Get me stem cells. I want a baby. It will fix me."
He was
Wasn't
the one
he?
who was more like, the horse fell on me! Ah!
Well, yeah, I'm talking about after the horse.
Oh, right, okay, yes.
Like, he legit wanted stem cells, didn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah, thought so.
yeah. His fingers moved by the end, but that's about it. You do really poor jazz hands. So
You're all laughing, but who's going to save the fucking
Morse
world?
code, you could do Morse code, yeah. You never know, yeah. There we go. Christopher Reeve cracks the Enigma machine. Let's do that as a movie. Oh, yes, I
And
want
then
it.
at the end, the government castrate him for being gay.
Sure, why not?
Because that's what happened.
Greenlit by John Hollywood. So this animated series is supposed to be a spiritual successor.
I'm not always such a such a downer.
It's fine. I'm just trying to ignore it and move on. It's supposed to be a spiritual successor to Batman the Animated Series as opposed to an actual continuation. Who knows whether or not it will tie into the DC Universe stuff, because James Gunn said everything will. So we'll see. Speaking of things...
apart from the Elseworlds stuff, which won't.
Although I would say, and this isn't me going on a weird tangent this time.
Okay, go on.
I was going to ask in the Cape Crusader
Yes.
to keep it on topic, what other characters would you want to see in that show? Out of curiosity.
Robin, the Joker, Alfred, at the very least.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
Any
Superman's mum.
Well, I've got a story about.
long lost mum. Why are you English? I don't know.
I've got a story about that for you. No, I was.
It's a pilot episode.
Well, that's the point. They're like, "Hey, we've got a new Batman show. Here's about his parents faking their death." Like, what kind of fucking show is this?
Alfred, I've been brooding in the darkness for 30 years, wondering why someone would kill my parents in an alley.
Well, Master Wayne, I have some good news for you.
What the fuck is it, Alfred?
You know Superman.
Yeah.
Well, you know Superman's mum and dad.
Not personally, but yeah, go on.
Well, actually, you do.
You know that portrait on the wall over there?
Yeah.
Put them next to it, like, it's just
The world's greatest detective, ladies and gentlemen.
the reveal is
Dun, dun, dun.
the reveal at the end of the episode is like, because the whole episode is Superman's been bragging about how great his parents are, and Batman's like, and he said,
Superman comes in to the Batcave. Me mom and dad the boss. Me mom and dad the boss.
Yeah.
You're dead. My mom and dad the boss.
no, he's like, oh, we were hanging out and had a barbecue and all of this sort of shit, right? And then
Isn't
at
it
the
great
end,
to
he
be
sends-
loved by parents?
Yeah, and he sends like Superman sends a selfie he took with his parents, and then at the end it's like Batman's like,
Why
oh,
is
that's
she
a
wearing
nice...
pearls?
No, Batman's like looking at the selfie. He's like, oh, that's nice. Wait a minute. Holds it up to the portrait, and then it's just like you can just see his eyes scanning between the phone and the portrait, and then it cuts to credits, and it's basically the same as that episode of Red Dwarf where Rimmer thinks he's found alien life, and it's a roast chicken. It basically does that.
Garbage pot.
Yeah. Those are my parents! And then you've got an actual reason for Batman versus Superman. Because now Batman's pissed off that Superman stole his parents. Yeah, exactly.
There we go. Do you know what? I've greenlit it. John Hollywood greenlights it. Yes, let's go.
See? Good idea.
Okay, well, we're going to stick...
And it explains the Martha thing.
Yes. There we go. We've retroacted. Get James Gunn on the line.
There's somebody who called me. Yes, hello.
So going on to things that were killed by HBO Max anyway. Excuse me.
There's no excuse for you.
There never is. The animated movie Scooby-Doo and Crypto 2 was one of those that was destined to never see the light of day, despite actually being 100% finished. Well, God bless hackers and leakers, because that movie has now leaked online in its entirety. So, folks, if you're interested, you can go online and go to those perfectly legal websites and download the story which shows Mystery Inc. teaming up with the Justice Society. However, the most interesting part of this story is that as part of the tax cut agreement that led to all these things being, cancelled, they were supposed to be completely destroyed. So that movie should not exist at all, not one single frame of it. The fact that it does makes you wonder, what happened to Batgirl,
But-
which was also supposed to... Batgirl.
Yeah,
That was... I wrote Batwoman there, confused myself.
Yeah.
So that was supposed to be completely destroyed. So if Scooby-Doo can exist, could Batgirl still exist?
That's a weird fucking quandary, isn't it?
Jinkies.
Like,
Yes.
like,
If only
wait,
there was
if
some-
Scooby-Doo exists,
If only
does
there were some teen detectives in a van who could solve this mystery for us. So
somebody get the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
have you seen the trailer for that? It
That
dropped
does
this
look
week.
really quite good.
It's not. I like the fact that they actually sound like kids.
Yeah.
They are. I mean,
Wait,
what?
They're
what trailer
leaning
is
quite
this?
heavily into the
Ninja Tales
teenage.
movie.
Oh, I didn't realize that was.
So, for people who don't know, Seth Rogen is writing and producing a new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, and he wanted to focus on the teenage of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So when you watch it, they sound like kids. They actually sound like kids, which is great.
They're voiced by kids.
They are. There's the cast. I mean, Rogen's in it.
Every
Rogen
single
I
one
believe.
is played by Finn Wolfhard.
John Cena is Rocksteady, and Seth Rogen is Bebop.
Okay, that sounds
Which
amazing.
Jackie Chan is Splinter.
Okay.
Yes.
Take.
I know.
I saw that.
That's pretty good.
That's a pretty fucking good cast.
It is a really good cast.
There's loads of them. I haven't got time to go into them all. But it's gonna be good, I think. And the animation actually looks a bit Spider-Verse-y. It's got that
nice.
shuddery kind of stop motion-y
Cool.
thing going on. Yeah.
That was one thing I noticed.
It almost like they've done CG to look a bit more like an Aardman plasticine
Yeah.
model.
Yeah.
That was one thing.
There's
Like
interesting
since
textures and
Spider-Verse,
stuff.
since Spider-Verse did that. That seems more because I've seen clips of. I don't know whether it was just the way that I saw the clip of that new Puss in Boots film.
Oh God.
Yeah, but the clip I saw had that animation style in it. And I'm like, I
not
don't know
seen it.
whether that was deliberate or whether it's just the quality of the clip is shit.
Maybe. I don't know. Were you watching it on fucking AOL video or something back in 1999?
Oh yeah, I
Real player.
I used my time machine to go back in time.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
I was watching it on Winamp.
There we go. Yes.
Oh, Winamp.
The little engine that could. But no one used. So, seeing as Scooby and the gang met up with the superheroes of the Justice Society, what other Warner Brothers crossovers would we like to see? Obviously, we've seen the Space Jam movies, which show that, Bugs Bunny and Co. can hang around with the Droogs from Clockwork Orange. So what Warner Brothers properties do you want to see as animated?
I've
movies?
already pitched mine.
We know you have. I like it.
So I've got a couple of pitches for John Hollywood.
Okay,
So
pitch to John Hollywood.
New space.
One arm up in the air. Yeah.
New Space Jam, but
Okay.
but featuring
Calm down,
Better
John.
than the second one?
I've not watched the second one
Okay.
yet, so
I have.
So, Space Jam meets Spaceman. Space Jam meets DC.
Space Jam.
So I'm thinking, who do we have who's a sportsman in the DC universe? Why, it's Booster Gold.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
Space Jam with Booster
He's
Gold.
just the only one on the basketball team.
I th-
What you've pitched there, Paul, is a Booster Gold movie.
yeah.
But
I like it.
no, what I really wanted to lean into though.
I thought you were going to say something like Booster Gold, but played by Tiger Woods or something. It's like, why is Tiger Woods playing
He's traveling
basketball?
in
Who
time to have
knows?
sex with your wife.
I'm going to get Tiger Woods to play Batman and Superman's dad.
Mr. Hollywood.
Yes.
How about Harry Potter and the Gremlins, where the Gremlins win?
Yes, I approve of
yes.
that.
Yes.
Let's do that.
do it, yes.
Fantastic.
Hang on, we've got to have a fight between Gizmo and Dobby. Who would win? Gizmo. Why?
He's going to strangle
Gizmo
him with a
would win
sock.
because he's awesome.
Strangling Dobby with a sock.
We shouldn't forget that Gizmo was trained by watching Rambo. So that's probably why he's going to win, if you ask me.
Whereas Dobby's just the character that's like, no, like, we like being slaves,
Although,
actually.
to be fair, Dobby could have a sock filled with, like, billiard balls and,
I thought that sentence was ending somewhere else.
No one would miss that. No, to be fair.
I mean, to be fair, like I remember when that scene happened in the films and everyone was like, oh no, Dobby! And it's like, well, fucking house elves are everywhere, just fucking get a new one.
oh no, those poor animators won't need to move that character anymore. How sad.
To quote Friends.
What?
You know, the whole thing where Chandler's like, oh, people were sad when Bambi died. I was very sad at the part where the animator stopped drawing the deer. You know, like, Paul, you should know that bit. You were angry about them having the wrong aspect ratio.
Yeah, back in the days where people tended to put things on TV screens in public places in the wrong aspect ratio.
How dare
Mm-hmm.
How absolutely
How
dare
dare we
That's
have 4x3
central perk.
TVs back in the day? So what other crossovers have you got for John Hollywood then?
Well, the other thing that I thought about was Warner Brothers is very famous for a lot of musicals.
Okay.
But if you remember the animated side of things back in the day, you had the Merry Melodies, so the musical cartoons, and then there's a lot of...
Hold the microphone close to your face, Paul.
Yes.
It is close to my face, see?
Oh, yes, doing this, of course. That proves it.
Jesus. Yeah, see, turn me up. Hey.
Anyway,
If you've got a guitar amp for sale, I might consider it.
But
There's another reference that would need explaining, but I'm not going to.
I was thinking about combining some of the Merry Melodies characters with
I've got a story in it, man.
some of the big musical movies of that they've had over the years. So, for example, something like Singing in the Rain with Bugs and Daffy.
Okay.
Or Little Shop of Horrors with Sylvester and Tweety.
Feed me, Seymour!
How about Cabaret with Elmer Fudd and Pepe Le Pew?
okay.
Or if we go a bit more modern with the animated characters, do Hairspray with Yakko, Wacko, and Dot.
I've had another idea.
Go on.
Right? So it's Starlight Express, right? But
in the Cars universe.
well, no, they wouldn't be able to have that, would they?
Oh, I don't give a shit. I've just made that up now, and I like it.
That would just be
Hang
the
on,
film Trains.
Instead of them on wheels, they've got feet.
So what?
So hang
Cars
on,
with
hang on.
feet.
Starlight Express in the Cars universe would be a bunch of cars pretending to be humans.
Pretending to be trains.
Yeah,
Yes.
What I was going to say was it's Starlight Express, but it's sort of like the play Starlight Express is diegetic, so it's actually in the which, if you don't know what diegetic means it's in the actual film, right? So Starlight Express
Written by
is
Andrew Lloyd Webber.
is put in the film, and it's that but it's being run by Music Meister.
Oh, okay.
So the whole plot is Batman's trying to defeat Music Meister, who's conquering Gotham City using a load of minions, recreating Starlight Express.
Dressed as trains.
Yeah.
Hang on, but is this
This
still
is getting overly complex now.
Sorry, is this still in the Cars universe? Because then
No,
Sure,
this-
let's say that.
because
The Batmobile
I was
is
going to
the-
say it'll be the Batmobile, not Batman.
No.
And the music meister
Okay,
is
sure.
an ice cream van. There we go, sorted. What the hell have we done? Green lights, I don't care now. Let's move on. We're going to stick with other things in animation. Jesus. I've even written here, keep it on the animation train. That wasn't even planned. Keep it
You're
on.
welcome.
We spoke a while back about a potential Evil Dead animated movie continuing the adventures of Ash. Well, with the premiere of Evil Dead Rise at South by Southwest this week, Bruce Campbell spoke about this and responded positively. And we need a voice for Bruce Campbell that isn't completely derogatory. Because I like this man and I've met him and he's very nice.
I can do the Baron Greenback voice.
Okay, Bruce Campbell is Baron Greenback.
Okay, where's the quote?
This big
There.
name.
Okay.
I guess, right.
I was trying to find the voice.
All I can say is we've been actively pursuing it. Sam's a busy guy.
Sam Raimi.
He had a big hit movie, so he's got a lot on his plate. But he and his brother are actively shaping out the world, Danger Mouse. It's one thing to get an animator and say, hey, animate this. You've got to know what you're going to animate.
No shit.
I look forward to it because my voice hasn't aged as much as I have.
I bet it is Mr. Campbell.
Danger Mouse, give me a lozenge.
So yeah, it does seem that the Evil Dead animation is going to happen. Obviously, Bruce is a great voice actor. If anyone played the old Spider-Man games on the PlayStations based on the movies, he was the narrator for those, and he's fucking fantastic. I remember in one of the training missions, he literally stops at one point and goes, "You go and finish that. I'm going to go and have a sandwich, and you do your training." And then he comes back for the next level. He's like, right. So what you need to do in this next bit, he's literally finishing his sandwich off while you're talking. It's fantastic.
Do we know what studios can animate it?
Not just yet.
Oh.
No. But I hope they get Bruce's son on board because his Bruce's son is actually a really good animator. If you ever check him out, it's very, very good. Okay, so
I just realised something though because of that doing that voice.
Go on.
From now on, like whenever Bruce Campbell has a quote, it's got to be Baron Greenback. Yeah, and Sam Raimi is the fucking the crow that he has, like his mate. I forgot. Fuck. What's his sidekick called?
I don't know.
Yeah, the
only crow I can remember was the one from Danger Mouse.
Yeah, Si Baroni.
Oh,
That guy.
I was thinking the one from Banana Man.
I thought
me. It's the crow from Banana Man.
I thought you were gonna go for the Kia-Ora advert, and I was like, no, don't go there, don't go there, please.
No, we're doing the vultures from the Dumbo. We're not doing. No, we're not doing those either.
No, they're crows in Dumbo. Yeah,
Dumbo, yeah, the vultures.
The vultures are from Jungle Book.
Yeah,
that sound like the Beatles, so you don't have to do an
It's
impression.
the crows I was thinking of. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, hello.
Yeah,
So, I'm going to move on with another story here now, which is we finally got a third Ghostbusters movie last year with Ghostbusters Afterlife. Nothing happened in 2016. Don't try and remember anything because no movies came out in that year related to Ghostbusters.
Adult Virgin.
So positive reactions to Ghostbusters Afterlife have led to a sequel being fast-tracked, which was teased in the post-credits clips. The movie has the working title of Firehouse.
Been there.
And will be directed by Gil Keenan, who wrote Ghostbusters Afterlife alongside Jason Reitman, who returns to produce. There's no word on the plot as yet, but I like it. It's very good. I like it.
There will be ghosts.
For anyone
for context, yes.
That's listening rather than watching. Basically, as we were talking about Ghostbusters, one of the audience got so turned on he started stripping.
And I like it.
He was actually wearing a Ghostbusters shirt.
Yes, the movie started shooting this week, and several cast members have actually been
Who shot who?
Ghostbusters Afterlife 2 or Firehouse, whatever it's called, started shooting this week, and alongside the returning cast, so like Finn Wolfhard and I was about to say Scott Lang then, fucking Ant-Man, Paul Rudd, Carrie Coon, they'll all come back. Apparently, Patton Oswalt has been added to the cast, and James Acaster, the British comedian.
Yeah, that was a bit of a
one.
Bizarre.
Yeah.
He's a little bit busy being celebrity hunted right now.
Yeah. He's taken that
I love James. He's great.
Yeah. There's a credits clip. Thank you. He's taking the same route as what's
one that I actually stand by compared to last time where you probably I didn't listen. You probably used the Elon Musk quote.
Did, yeah.
You fucking dickhead.
The posh lad who does the travels with my what's his name?
Travels with my father.
Yeah. No, not Richard Ayoade.
No, the one that
posh Jack Whitehall. Yeah,
yes.
he's Hollywood's favorite.
The one that made loads of pop stars cry during interviews because he was really mean.
Played Clifford the Big Red Dog's dad.
He was in Jungle Cruise.
Is that one of them tongue twisters you have to say before you go on stage?
Jeff the bigger redder dog.
Clifford the Big Red Dog's dad.
Jeff the bigger redder dog.
So no word on plot for Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Clifford!
At this point.
How dare you?
I would like to see the Extreme Ghostbusters turn up from that ill-forgotten animated series in the 90s. Anyone remember Extreme Ghostbusters?
Yep. I will go on record and say that was my favourite one. I love that show.
A mate of mine had the intro theme on CD. Oh, it was great.
There are loads of episodes officially on YouTube.
Oh, check it out.
Also, on the official Ghostbusters YouTube channel, there are loads of episodes of Real Ghostbusters and Extreme Ghostbusters.
We need to see Kylie in a movie. Seriously, we really do, because she was great.
And then, after they've done this sequel...
I can't get you out of my head.
I can't get you out of my head either, Paul. Thank you.
I'll get you on mine now.
So, considering we talked a few episodes ago about
After this film, they can do the third sequel, which is Beyond Afterlife.
Well, that takes me on to movies that they could also do. If you'd waited on for 2 seconds or read the show notes at any point in the week. That
I did, but then I promptly forgot what they were, so I could keep myself in a...
So as I said there, considering a few months ago we talked about the story that I wrote for the crossover with Ghostbusters and the movie Ghost with Patrick Swayze.
Yep.
What other crossovers could we see the Ghostbusters have in future adventures?
Ghostbusters and Scooby-Doo.
But that means the Ghostbusters, they'll kill someone, they'll zap them with the guns when they're like, oh right, it's old man with us, but he's dead now because we shot nuclear.
Yeah, shot him with a nuclear proton pack.
You know what would be fun? Ghostbusters and Ghost Ship.
Okay.
They were just still there. Alright, we full yet?
Ghostbusters versus 13 ghosts.
Yeah.
There we go.
Ghostbusters beat most holes it.
Oh yes.
All right, there, I've got myself a proton pack. Let's see if I can fucking find a ghost and shoot the shit out of him. Come on, my fucking spectral guide, whose name I forgot off the top of my head. Let's go and find
Derek.
some spooky boy.
I know his name.
I believe
is
it was Sam.
Sam, that's the one. Come here, Sam. You're safe. You're like Slammer. You're me mate. Let's keep you nice and safe back there. You just hang around with fucking Dan Aykroyd and Bill Murray and stuff. I'll go over here and shoot the shit out of these cunts. These undead fucking bastards. Come on. Come on. You've had Fielding. Come on, girl. Get on it. Throw the fucking trap out, girl.
I've got another one.
What I want to see.
I've got another one.
Go ahead.
Ghostbusters crossover with Angel in the Infield.
What? No, what about Ghostbusters meets Field of Dreams? Yeah. If you build it, they will...
They will come and we'll take them.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
There we go.
I'm just trying to think of loads of
Casper.
different films that have... Yes. Well, no, that happened.
They did it in Casper in the movie. Dan Aykroyd's in it and he runs away.
Yeah.
Who are you going to call? Somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I want
to see Ghostbusters versus...
Well, that's when we get to see that, what actually happened.
I want to see Ghostbusters versus Hellraiser. So someone opens the lament configuration and summons Pinhead and the other Cenobites. And then the Ghostbusters have to save everyone. So I would like to see that, which would be interesting considering, obviously, in Ghostbusters 1, you've got that brief moment where Ray's getting a blowjob off the ghost. So clearly...
In a kid's film, yeah, I always thought that was a bit weird.
Ray likes a bit of strange. Yeah. So maybe he's the one who opens the lament configuration and summons them.
I mean, to be fair, like, I've seen James... Like, I fucking... Never mind. Moving on.
Okay, there.
Well,
like,
if you want to go down that route, so what?
I want to go down.
What about the Ghostbusters versus the classic? So versus Freddy versus Jason.
I thought you said Ghostbusters versus the Clangers.
You really do need to do something about your hearing.
No, my hearing is fine. It's my brain trying to catch up with it.
Let me look these up in Tobin's Spirit Guide.
Yeah.
Shoot them!
Shoot them! They've got soup.
They appear to be knitted.
Choose the form of your destructor. The form has been chosen.
What did you think of, Ray?
Soup dragon.
What did you do, Ray?
If anyone ever asks you if you're a god, you say...
That was one of my favourite callbacks in Afterlife.
I did.
The soup dragon?
No. The line about, are you gods?
Yes.
And Ray has to actually think about it for a minute. It's like, we talked about this, Ray.
I did love that movie,
yeah.
I gotta say.
What about Ghostbusters versus Transformers? They're constantly trying to kill Optimus Prime.
IDW did that. The comics did it.
Ghostbusters versus Transformers was in the comics, yeah?
Yeah.
Check it out.
Ecto Prime.
Are you a fucking Martian from Mars Attacks, Paul?
Ghostbusters versus Mars Attacks.
Yes, let's get it done.
Ghostbusters in the Titanic.
Just shooting Leonardo DiCaprio. Titanic was in Ghostbusters 2.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's in Ghostbusters 2.
Because Cheech is there from Cheech and Chong. He's like, better late than never. Like that when it turns up. Yeah. Yes.
I'm trying to think of other...
There is precedent for it, though. Yes, I like it.
I had an idea for one and I've forgotten
shoot
what it was. Shit.
Ghostbusters v Buffy.
Ghostbusters v Buffy. Yeah. Okay. What would you do with that?
He hasn't thought that far. He's
It's just a
throwing-
title at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Work in progress.
Yeah, sure. Let's go for that. Ghostbusters versus
Everyone.
the Pillsbury Doughboy. There we go. You know, it's a title. Just go with it. And to be fair, a lot of Hollywood movies work that way. They come up with a title and then send other people off to go and write it. So
I'm trying.
John Hollywood approves.
I'm trying to think of like other films that have ghosts in them.
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man.
It's Ghostbusters Miss Pixels, the movie Pixels. Yeah, there you go. So that means that the Ghostbusters have to shoot Adam Sandler because he was the ghost in that. When they're chasing Pac-Man around and say, "Oh, I paid to watch that." Ghostbusters kill Adam Sandler. Yes, about time. Yes. Oh, yes. I want to see. I need to see that movie now. I've got to see that movie. Hollywood, get on it. Okay. So speaking of movies that we need to see.
Yes.
For the final news story that we've got is a rumor which can be taken with an entire fucking salt mine, because scoopers have revealed that movies that take place after Avengers: The Kang Dynasty, set between Kang Dynasty and Avengers: Secret Wars, will all take place on Battleworld. Now, for those who don't know the comics, in 2015 Secret Wars event, all the Marvel multiverses were kind of all mashed together to make one big, country.
They destroyed the multiverse.
It's basically, have you ever seen the Fortnite battle map?
So basically imagine like all these various sectors of the world are all different universes. So one sector would be the Age of Apocalypse,
and one the Marvel Zombies,
like the Sonic games where that's another
Age of Ultron.
Every
more
sort of
ages?
reality that you can think of, really.
1603. Basically, if it's a different world in the Marvel multiverse, it had a representation
if there's a what
on
if,
Battleworld.
Basically, then you can, it's a different area of this.
The ultimate universe. And,
so basically, the movies that would be set between these would all take place in these alternate realities. So they would essentially feature alternate versions of heroes that which could also include other heroes being brought back. So if you wanted to see Victorian era Captain America, then potentially Chris Evans could come back and play that character for that one movie, or we could have like steampunk Iron Man with Robert Downey Jr. coming back. That kind of stuff.
I'm sorry, Victorian era Captain America. By gosh, I could do this all day.
No,
Okay.
I don't know, Victorian era Captain America. Like, you should go for Victorian era Captain Britain.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Well, either way. So there is that, and also the other rumor is that Secret Wars will actually be split into two movies. So we'll have Secret Wars Part 1 and Secret Wars Part 2, which is potentially being called Avengers Forever, which will basically tie up the final stories of our original Avengers, so that'll be the final movie for Thor.
Avengers Forever, they'll be waiting.
Sing along, come on now.
In this thing.
In this thing, okay. This universe. So what kind of
now
Marvel,
they're dead.
What kind of movies do we? Because obviously we've got the What If TV series and the comics and everything like that. They can sustain a story for like half an hour at the most. But what would you think? What could we see on screen as a full-length Marvel feature? Would you like to see the Thor Corps turn up?
Yeah. So
for anyone who doesn't know, the Thor Corps is a bunch of Thors from around the multiverse, and they all work for Doctor Doom, I believe it is.
Maybe.
Yeah. So you've got regular Thor, then you've got Old Man Thor who has an eye patch in one hand. You've got
Pirate.
Beta Ray Bill. You've got Jane Foster Thor. You've got Pirate Thor. I believe there's another one. There's a bunch of different Thors.
Isn't that just Old Man Thor? What with him having one eye patch?
No, Old Man Thor is the last one left at the end of time.
And you've got Thor's granddaughters from the future as well.
I think so. Yeah.
And then
So they could pop up
and then you've just got a random man because he's very Thor.
Oh. Well.
Yeah.
So Thor, he can barely piss.
Yes.
This ain't Thor XXX. What? So what variants do we want to see for hold a full movie?
Right. So I've got a pitch for you.
Okay, John Hollywood needs your pitch.
Yep.
I mean, Kevin Feige needs your pitch.
Yeah. So basically, you know how in Iron Man, Tony Stark's really upset because his dad died.
I think I see where this is going. But pitch it anyway, because it's a good runner.
That was the whole pitch. It was just me trying to make
so
a
it's just
callback.
a movie of Tony Stark going, my dad's dead.
Yeah?
I know my dad's dead.
Yeah.
He died, didn't he? I'm sure he did. Let me just check. Dad? Yeah, he's dead, yeah.
No, the best...
But he's completely forgotten that his mum died in the same
Jarvis, is my dad dead?
No.
Alexa, call Dad. I can't do that. Oh, shit, yeah, he's dead, isn't he?
No. The best part is like the whole film is him dealing with that, and then at the very end, who was it? Your
Oh shit! Yeah, no, he's alive, isn't he?
yeah. Your oh fuck, who was it? Like that came. She just turns up and is like, he's still alive.
Oh,
He
Karen,
didn't die.
my sister-in-law.
Yeah, your sister-in-law turns up,
Okay,
and that's the end of the film.
that's just the whole movie. Yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, like that would be a dark place to take a.
Just 90 minutes of fucking
battle,
Tony Stark
like-
walking around the house looking in rooms. Dad? Dad? Oh no, he's dead.
No, I'm
He's got
no, I'm just.
Alzheimer's. It's like Memento. Every 10 minutes he forgets his dad's dead.
Wait, I managed to bring dementia back. Right.
He's dead, Tony. Your dad's dead.
No,
Your dad's dead, Tony. It's like the
Are
start
you
of
trying
Red
to tell me
Dwarf.
my dad's dead?
So, like, as funny as this joke is, this is genuinely a conversation I've had. Not with Tony Stark, but
Robert Downey Jr.
yeah, I've talked to Robert Downey Jr. stars as Mary, and it's just a whole story.
I'm
like
just
where
a dude playing another dude playing a Mary.
yeah, no, my I was just gonna say like that'd be a fucking weird turn to say like. Okay, we're going to set all these films on Battleworld, and then the first one is basically...
Tony Stark with dementia stuck at home looking for his dad.
Yeah.
He can do it.
No, he doesn't... No, that's
Stark.
the thing. He's not got dementia. The whole point is him dealing with his alcoholism over the depression from his dad dying.
In the desert, the shrapnel didn't go into his heart, it went into his head.
Oh, no.
No.
Veto. I'm vetoing this idea.
Oh, God.
I'd be much more willing to watch a film where like the whole thing is about Tony Stark's journey with alcoholism than us going like, oh, he's forgetful. Why? He has brain damage. Like that's a bit fucking much. Like
So we finally found the
Thingy
line
man.
for you.
yeah, like I'm all for dark jokes, but like fucking ableism, man, come on. Like and like that.
Is that who he becomes instead of Iron Man?
Yeah.
Ableism.
Yeah, basically. Like he's the villain that he has to fight.
Oh god, I love it.
But yeah, like it's
villain is
really
insane.
it's really weird because like the whole point of ableism, man, like he'll go around and be like, you're not using a wheelchair all the time. Clearly you're faking your disability, and he'll like not put access ramps places.
Tony Stark battles paper application for.
Just send him to that panic room from last week.
Oh god.
In you go, mate. It's a home.
Oh yeah. I was like, what are you talking about? And then I remember
Every day she comes in, Jarvis, it's so good to see you.
I forgot that I.
How do I get out of here? How do I do this lock? They lied to you. It's not a panic room. You're in a home.
How have I brought up like old people getting dementia 2 shows in a row? Because I live with it. Shit. Anyway, no.
Captain America comes to see him. It's the Mandarin. Look out! My arch nemesis.
Oh no! It'd be like an entire film-length version of that scene where Captain America goes to see Peggy.
Oh god!
Fucking hell! No, like
so dementia is canon in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
yes, it is.
Yes.
No,
There's a
what I
title
was-
for the episode.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. What
Is
let's
dementia
get
canon? Question mark.
Let's get off this topic and figure
No, I
out
was going to
another-
say, like, as a serious idea,
Okay.
like the idea of, like, because you said about the steampunk stuff.
I do like that idea.
Yeah, I do. Like, I'd love to see like maybe steampunk Iron Spider or something like that. That could be
Okay.
cool.
Yeah.
Or
I wouldn't mind seeing an adaptation of Neil Gaiman's 1602.
1602. Yeah.
Mm.
I remember it was 16 or
Yeah.
17. Yeah. That would be kind of cool. I would like to see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was
Speaking
going to
of
say
Marvel,
post-apocalypse Wolverine. Wait.
wait a minute. Speaking of Marvel, let's talk about Ant-Man because I've finally seen it now. So we'll
Yeah.
just have a brief little moment talking about that. What did we think?
I loved it, but then
I
I
loved
saw
it
it
too.
on the 6th largest screen in the world.
All right, Paul. When are you taking me on holiday?
I haven't seen it.
Right, so we can't really talk too much about it then. But
It's fine, I don't
let's
care
just
about
say-
spoilers.
I thought
I
it was.
enjoyed it.
I thought it was the other guy who didn't watch movies.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I just
there's
don't
only-
watch superhero movies.
There's only one thing that I didn't enjoy about the movie, and that was about 70% of the effects on MODOK.
Oh, yeah, he's in it.
Yeah. Yeah, MODOK.
Is the picture that I've seen right? Because I saw like screenshots of MODOK, and it basically looked like someone had. Did you ever see, like, back when we were on Panels on Pages, the costume that Lee did, where he was basically cosplaying MODOK, where it was just him walking around with
Put it this
fucking
way.
arms and legs stuck to his head.
Put it this way. Imagine that my here's like
Yeah.
a chair thing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hi there, I'm MODOK. For people who are listening at home, I've literally just got a mask in front of my face.
Yes,
That's
it's a
what it
mask
looks
of
like.
Daniel Craig with large eyes and angry eyebrows.
It looks like he's got polo vision, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's just seen it's like he'd turn around and you'd hear the sound from Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah. Dun 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 dun.
Given the identity of
Jam.
MODOK and how
Jam.
MODOK ended up as giant head with baby legs, it makes perfect sense.
What? Nothing's happening.
Patreon,
one pound a month.
It really didn't bother me, the whole look of MODOK.
Yeah, he does look. He does look like PlayStation 2 graphics just
What-
shoved
what-
into a
what-
movie.
It's all right. Make yourself
Why
comfortable.
MODOK needed to have a whole arc where he becomes a hero.
Yeah, he
at the
becomes an
end,
Avenger.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I kind of did like that moment where they were all like, yeah, he's dying.
Spoilers.
Yeah,
by the way.
let's just let him die believing that. Whatever.
I'll be honest, like, and this shows how much I retained from the other Ant-Man films.
Mm-hmm.
Was I saw the trailers for this, and it had both of the Wasp's parents, and I was like, wait, when did she come back?
Last
In
film.
Ant-Man
Yeah, I completely forgot that had happened.
2. Yeah. It's.
I was like, oh yeah, that must have happened last time.
Yeah. No,
I love. I can't remember the character's name. David Dasmalchian's animated character, who is
just wants a
basically
hole.
obsessed with holes.
Yeah.
And then he gets a hole, and
I-
it's like, whoa!
This makes more
That
sense
sounds-
in
he could do that.
Yeah.
That sounds like the title of my biography. No, like obsessed with holes. And then I got one of my own. Bird?
So yeah. That's that. And the last.
It's a fucking remake of that Junji Ito's story about Amagara Fault.
Let's say yes. So
That's a
one other
niche
thing-
joke.
Okay, one other thing that I wanted to talk about was The Last of Us, seeing as we've been threatening to do it for the last 2 shows. Who watched The Last of Us?
I did.
I
No
need
one.
to.
I have
I
started.
did.
You watch it?
I have
You did.
started
Okay.
to watch it, so
Oh,
I've only seen
God.
episode 1.
I need to, 'cause
but
Ashley
it is
Johnson-
It's only
really
based on a
good.
game that's been out for 10 years, for fuck's sake, so I still can't talk spoilers, but my God, what a fucking good show.
Yeah.
And I just want to say, a lot
I
of
want to
people
watch
got
it 'cause
put off
mushrooms.
by thinking, oh, it's going to be like The Walking Dead, it's just going to be full of zombies and stuff. It's not a zombie show. It's a show that's set in a post-apocalyptic world, but it is not about the zombies. It is about the people of that world. It is a character piece. It
Well,
is
that's
all
what they
about-
said about The Walking Dead.
And the majority of the show isn't even about Joel and Ellie. That's the funny thing about it.
Yeah.
It's focused on Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey, but they are not. I mean, they are the main characters,
yeah.
but they're only in about 50% of the show.
Mhm.
It's more focused on other characters living in this world, and Joel and Ellie are just our eyes through this world.
Yeah, I
And
do-
I fucking enjoyed the show. It was fantastic, and I love that they kept the same ending from the game. I mean, that whole last episode is just perfection to me. I just I wanted more of it. All the entire way through the series, I kept saying to the missus,
Season 2 coming.
I know it's coming. I know there's a second fucking game, Paul. I'm not stupid. All the way through, I kept
Debate
saying
Paul.
to the missus, I said, oh, God, winter will turn up. Winter's coming. And she was like, all right, Game of Thrones. I was like, you not even watched Game of Thrones. Shut up. And so, yeah, I just kept saying, when winter comes,
Bella Ramsey was just like, fuck, not again.
fucking shit hits the fan come winter. And they kept teasing it. And finally, we got winter. And my God, they did not let me down. Jesus Christ. If you've played the games, you know what I'm talking about. And if you've seen the show, you know what I'm talking about.
And then
When
there was a
winter
soldier that
comes
turned it.
and Joel is kind of taken off the board for a little bit, fuck me, what a show. Love it.
This is normally where Mike gets all agitated and happy and stuff, and I try and bring him down by saying something bad about it, but even I can't.
No, it's great.
I absolutely loved it.
And do you know what-
I'm
one of the
not a
favourite
massive
things-
gamer, but I have played The Last of Us. I played both of them. I'm super excited to see who's going to play Abby.
Two of my favorite things happened in that show is Troy Baker turned up playing a different character. He played Joel in the video games. And then Ashley Johnson turned up.
That's
and
one of the reasons why I want to watch it.
She played she played Ellie in the games. Most people will know her primarily from being the waitress in the Avengers movie.
No, they'll mostly know her from being Pike from Legend of Vox Machina.
Yeah, if they watched that, but considering the Avengers movie is one of the most...
What women want.
Sure, let's say that. But anyway, the thing that she's most people have seen her in, she was the waitress in the Avengers. Anyway, but she in the TV series, spoilers, she's no
in Blind Spot too.
It's of no consequence of the entire show, but she plays Ellie's mum in the show. So she gives birth to Ellie. So she gave birth to the character, she gave life to the character twice, which I thought was fantastic.
Actually, I would debate that most people know Ashley Johnson from Blind Spot.
Yeah, that's why I mentioned Blind Spot.
Okay, what I'm saying is the thing
that's
that
the one.
most people
That's
will
what
have
I've been watching.
All I'm saying is the thing that most people will have seen her in, because people may not watch that. I'm just saying, every nan and their dog.
And if you haven't seen Legend of Vox Machina, go watch it, you bastards!
Okay.
Or I will hang you. No, I'm
Jesus. I'll cut off the oxygen from your brain and then give you dementia, but then let the noose loose, and then you can live
The noose loose.
Yes, shut up. And then
That's
you can
the-
wander
that's
around
the
your
name
house
of-
for the rest of your days looking for your dad.
That's the name of your character from Neo Runcorn.
Noose
Noose Lease.
Yeah.
It's going to be one of the villains now.
Anyway, Last of Us, awesome.
Yes. Let's talk about
I
Doctor Who now.
do want to watch it.
Doctor Who news.
I'm not changing that sound.
Oh yes, we are. I just got to get around to doing one. So we are
Doctor Who.
Hey. So we're recording this on the 26th of March, which is the 18th anniversary.
Seriously?
The 18th anniversary of the first episode of New Doctor Who.
It
being
can legally
aired.
drink.
Yay! We are now in the New Who equivalent of the John Nathan Turner era.
Do you know what the sad thing is, though?
What?
Clive never came back.
Well, Big Finish brought back alternative Clive.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so Mark Benson still has work.
Yes. Mark Benson works all the time.
Yes. He's very good. He's very good. But just looking on my socials, my time hop and that, seeing the pictures from watching because we had a big party in Liverpool for the first night of Doctor Who, and I always forget that.
You were a sweets.
And calling back to what we were talking about earlier, we actually watched the first episode of New Who in 4:3. We didn't watch it in widescreen. It was we were watching it in the back room at the Vines, and they had a video projector, and it was just an old-fashioned square screen.
So you missed 2/3 of that.
Yeah, I know. Ended up having to re-watch it again the following.
If only
day.
you'd watched Doctor Who more than once, Paul. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
no, that's
unusual.
that never happened.
No.
But
yeah.
anyway,
One thing I will bring up at that point, one thing that I completely forgot that I found out while researching, because I found out that the Demon Headmaster returned, was the fact that the Demon Headmaster was in a Doctor Who episode.
Yes, he was, yeah.
Yeah,
Speaking
I completely forgot about that.
Speaking of Rose, did we ever find out why she wanted to play that music so loud?
because she wants to.
Oh, okay, yeah. I just wanted to check.
I've actually seen Billy interviewed at a convention where somebody shouted that at her, and she just immediately came back with the
Because I'm sure she's never heard that before.
Anyway, so a couple of rumours going around at the moment. So with the new series, it is rumoured that Stephen Moffat may return to write for the series under Russell T Davies again. Stephen was a regular fixture when the series returned. I keep getting to this number 18 years ago.
It's the reason why you have to do that thing with your neck when you say it. 18 years ago. You look like fucking King Charles.
Okay.
What's
Thank
this?
you for that.
What is this?
Thank you for your feedback.
Just hench.
Yeah.
Thank you for my feedback.
Yep.
Don't tell me.
With episodes like The Empty Child, The Girl in the Fireplace, and Blink before taking over the reins from 2010 to 2017. I mean, if anybody is going to want to come back and do more,
It's not going to be Stephen Moffat. He's burned the fuck out.
I don't think he is.
He
at all.
seriously
I
is.
don't think he is at all.
Right, I've got an idea. Doctor Who, he's going to meet Sherlock Holmes.
It's been done.
And then they're going to meet Jekyll and Hyde. I've run out of ideas.
And then he meets
Guys,
Daniel
help!
Craig!
Help!
You know, if Daniel Craig doesn't show up on Doctor Who
Save me,
sometime in the
Doctor
next
Who.
5 years, I'll be very
Every
surprised.
single side character is played by that one guy from League of Gentlemen.
Other
At this
rumours.
point, you probably could do
Also rumoured by, quote, BBC sources, is a unit spin-off starring Gemma Redgrave as Kate Stewart, leading the International Military
It's called
Organisation.
Absolute.
that. Absolute you.
Sorry.
Oh, God.
It's about a sheep. Maybe.
Thank you, Paul, for the clip again.
Yeah.
Thank you. I
So,
have a
at the
file
very-
on my computer. Every episode when I do the edits, I take these little out-of-context clips and I decide which ones to use for the intro.
You need
but I
to-
keep the file of all the possibilities, and I sat and I listened to them. I've got about 20 minutes of weird, out-of-context nonsense, and now I'm going to have one of him go, meh, as well.
You need
I
to-
fucking love it.
You need to send me those clips so then
I've
I
got
can add them to
I've got
Cryptid
them
Paul.
all here right now. They've got weird... Oh,
Yeah.
some
Oh,
weird
also,
ones.
like, if the whole show is about a sheep called Sean, it means, like, at the very end, Doctor Who can have a crossover with Wallace and Gromit.
I think if the show ends up being about a sheep called Sean, I think Arvin have got grounds to sue.
Maybe they're
Yeah.
in on it.
Maybe. The big news wasn't really to do with the main series, though. BBC Studios have announced a brand new multi-platform story called Doomsday as part of their Doctor Who 60th anniversary celebrations.
Oh, yeah.
So, played
sound
by
very thrilled,
comedian
Mike.
Suze Kempner in an online video, the eponymous character, the assassin Doom. Yeah, I did kind of feel
What's
that
the name?
that was Doom. It's a bit on the nose, isn't
Is
it?
it played
I mean,
by fucking the old fella from Dad's Army? We're all doomed.
We're all doomed. Yeah, I've seen a few of those. That Doom revealed that she has a very bad 24 hours traveling through time and space in multiple encounters with the Doctor. I'm sorry.
No,
I am struggling to get past naming this. She's the most dangerous assassin in the universe, and they call her Doom. It is a bit on the nose. I mean, I know Stan Lee got away with calling a villain Doctor Doom back in the 60s.
Yeah,
but
the PhD,
We've
it's fine.
we've kind of come a long way since then. It's like
The only way this is acceptable is if the entire series is scored by Mick Gordon.
Yeah, it takes
Otherwise,
place
I'm
on
not
Mars.
accepting it.
Yeah, it's like calling characters Death or Bastard or Kill.
All these characters
Doom.
from fucking
Judge Death.
well, yeah, I was thinking they sound like characters played by Ade Edmondson.
Hello, I'm Death, and I'm Bastard.
That's what it sounds like.
I'm Kill.
Yeah, it's like he should have it written on his head in pen or something like that.
Yeah.
Twat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
Anyway, in much the same way as
Arm spinning.
before the wheels totally go off.
Got 24 hours to fucking live.
In much
Get
the same,
in, you bastard. I'm nicking this bus, and there's nothing you can do. Oh no, he's taken my sugar.
He smacks the Dalek in the face with a frying pan.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll let you finish, Paul.
Do you know
I
the
did
funny
that,
thing
yeah.
is we do this every month, and he always thinks that we're just going to let him get through the entirety without stopping him.
Well, normally I do this to you.
Eh.
in much
Love
the same.
One of my favorite things about this show is edging Paul. There's a clip for you.
Thank you. That was a new noise from you there.
But like, on a side note, I'm surprised. Like with this, with the show, like I'll let you finish talking about what the actual show is. Yeah. But it does make me think how much I want the show about the fucking guy that you guys were talking about before, the Dalek Slayer dude.
Oh, Absolute
Absolute
Dark.
Dark.
Dalek
Yeah.
Killer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a character that just has a
Always gets
lot
fucked
of
over.
potential as well as murdering a lot of Daleks.
Hello, it's me. I'm still a dog.
I thought he was going to say lactose.
Yeah.
The intolerant. Lactose.
Come
here, I'll break you.
Funnily enough, the Doctor Who comics Zine.
Zine?
Yeah, fanzine called.
It's pronounced zine.
Well, you say potato, I say potato.
Ah, yes. Remember
No
that
one
show?
says potato.
No,
You
remember-
freak.
Remember that show? Zyna, Warrior Princess.
Yes.
the most
because it's spelt with an E, not an I.
Yeah,
you
so-
fucking
well,
dick.
Using Paul's rules, you know.
Anyway,
Oh, yeah.
in the Zine, Vorp Vorp, which is all about Doctor Who comics, they just did a 2-3 page strip, which has Absalom Dark Dalek Killer meeting Martha and
Don't say that name.
Thomas Wayne.
Martha and Mickey. Martha and Mickey Smith.
Right.
So you know when she leaves the TARDIS, she becomes a millionaire, and then on a night at the theatre.
Well, the whole thing turns out that Martha and Mickey are both the parents of Batman and Superman. Yeah. Like they go back. Like that's how they become millionaires. They use the TARDIS to go back in time when they've got the winning lottery numbers.
Biff Tannen that shit. Yeah. Well, this is
This is an Elseworld story.
This is Elseworld. This is Earth Who.
You
That's fine,
fucking
yeah, that's fine.
racist.
We've reached that level where we call the audience racist. Wow. Let's spin this along quick.
So anyway, in much the same way as 2020's Time Lord Victorious, the multimedia caper is going to bring together various Doctor Who branded media, including Big Finish, BBC Audio, Titan Comics, Penguin Random House, Eastside Games, and Doctor Who magazine.
He's going really fast, so we can't interrupt him.
That was crazy quick. I expected you to say, like, the side effects may cause
And you're
death.
gonna hear You've been
May
watching the
may
adverts in
cause you
America,
to
right?
die. Yes.
May cause death.
Yeah.
Paul's, try-
Fucking kill you. I'm a tablet.
Paul's currently trying to sell us Doctor Who micro machines.
Each piece of media will concentrate on an hour of Doom's
Oh my
time,
God.
and the standalone stories will also have an overarching narrative that will play out before the finale, which will release on Doctor Who digital channels. Before I finish, a quick shout out to the guys at the Hooverville convention.
Oh, right, yeah, we got to do this. We have to.
In Derby. It's on the 2nd of September.
Hi, Steve.
Remember your
Hi, Steve.
Dysons.
They've just added Paul McGann to their guest list,
do like
which
Paul McGann.
is brilliant. Guest list which already included Gary Russell, Michael Jaston, Matthew Waterhouse, and
I want to meet
Henry.
I want to meet Michael Jaston so bad. I fucking
I'm-
love the Valley Art.
given some of the stuff I've heard about him, I'm not so sure I do.
Oh no, I do. I do. What I mean.
Yeah. Also,
I kind of wish I'd done that convention.
What?
Yeah.
What? Is he like a rapist or something?
oh fucking hell!
No.
No.
I'm like.
No, we
rejecting
are
them.
not suggesting that an actor who has been in Doctor Who is a rapist
No, I'm not
at all.
But
Like,
Jimmy Savile did it. Never mind. That's-
He wasn't in Doctor Who. No. Also, Doctor.
he was in someone else.
Doctor and Companion Dream Team, Sylvester McCoy and Sophie Aldred are also there. They're interviewing each other for a pair of Real-Time Pictures Mythmakers live releases. More guests to be announced, and I'm going to be there again interviewing somebody.
And
on
again,
stage.
Steve, we like you. Do you like the 50-foot nerds? Because we like you.
Yay.
I promise
I
I
hope you're on the
won't.
Patreon.
I promise I won't call anyone a rapist if we actually go.
That includes
the-
you, Steve.
If it turned out he was, I would refuse
Just
to work with
shut
him.
up. Oh God.
Oh,
Right. So,
Paul
oh,
What?
is one of the guests. Henry
who?
Henry Hoover.
Oh.
My favourite carriage from Thomas and Friends.
who wants to hear the other new sounder that I made? Because we're going into any other business.
Bonnie
now.
Langford going again.
The what?
Is Bonnie Langford going to that one again?
Not this one.
Oh, shit. She's still dead.
Oh, this again.
She was at the one I did in LA.
I'm probably going to check
And now we're edging.
every
Mike.
month. I'm going to check that she's still.
Are you enjoying it?
I'm fucking loving every second of it.
Yeah, baby.
Let's do
Bound
some any
chicka
other
wow wow.
business.
It's time to talk about the weird and wacky things happening around the world with any other business.
I was happy with that one.
Presented by 24.
Yes.
Yeah. Should have put the chills
The
voice on that one.
X-File.
Keith Sutherland's going to kick in the door and be like, Sasquatch is here!
Dad, where are you?
Dad, where?
Boop. Beep.
I looked everywhere for a
God, Paul's in a
Sasquatch
pink
t-shirt.
Oh, no. Okay.
Box.
Meanwhile, there's a screen over here with just some guy making an ice cream. That's a very niche reference.
Anyway, so first story I've got this month for any other business is from theindependent.co.uk. A woman who allegedly married herself has instigated divorce proceedings after spending just one day in her own company. This is the story of Sophie Mora, who first announced the move back in February alongside photos of herself in a long white veil and gold tiara. The 25-year-old, who has over 500,000 followers on Twitter and Instagram...
Why? Why are people following this nut job?
Well,
Because
she's
they're a nut job.
She revealed that she'd bought a wedding dress and baked a cake to celebrate the big day. We have a quote here. What voice are we giving this crazy bitch? Okay.
That's another one that everyone always asks for.
Victory is mine.
What?
Brian.
Sorry, Paul had a voice there. What was that for?
Brian.
Victory. Why's David Attenborough proclaiming victory?
Okay. Whatever.
Don't spit on the table,
Carry on.
Mike.
Hello, Brian. Right. Today, in the most spurious moments of my life, I bought a wedding dress and cooked a wedding cake to marry myself. There you go. Despite support from some followers, it seemed that the loved-up solo bride was soon left questioning her commitment, as just a day later, on the 20th of February, she declared the divorce was imminent. Update. One day I'm married to myself and I just can't take it anymore. I'm seeing how the divorce issue I'm seeing how the divorce issue is... What? I'm seeing how the divorce issue is just in case. Well done, Twitter. Thank God you've been here to fucking help literacy.
Someone
Jesus
Someone else simply reiterated her statement, saying, "You can't stand yourself!" No!
And I've written here, and neither can we. Because what the fuck? Okay.
I don't even know this person, so I couldn't tell you.
I don't know either. But you know at the start of the show, I mentioned that I'd seen Cocaine Bear? Yeah, yeah. This is
Sequel.
the story of... okay. This is a large cat... what? A large cat called a serval was rescued from a tree in Cincinnati earlier this year. It tested positive for cocaine. Yes, this is the story of Cocaine Cat. A cat called
Cocaine 19.
Amory. Animal control officials said that Amory escaped when his owner was pulled over by police on January 28th. The big cat leapt from the car into a tree. Hamilton County dog wardens responded to reports of a leopard in the tree around 2 a.m. And Cincinnati Animal Care's so a guy called Ray Anderson, who works for Cincinnati Animal Care, called Ray Anderson, said that they retrieved Amory and brought him to the organization's facility. The organization's medical team looked over the big cat, who'd suffered a broken leg during the retrieval, Anderson said, and that they performed a DNA test which determined that the cat was a serval, not a leopard, and that he had been exposed to cocaine.
I like the idea that they had to go and get the cat because the dog wardens that reported it went, "It's not our jurisdiction!"
Yeah. I cannot speak to how he was exposed to the cocaine at this time, said Anderson. It's not the first time that Cincinnati Animal Care has had a wild animal test positive for drugs, as in 2022, the group took in a capuchin monkey named Neo that had methamphetamine in its system. I don't believe that. I think it just took the red pill. So, in that case, the shelter has made it a standard practice to test exotic animals for drugs whenever they arrive at the shelter.
I guarantee you that capuchin monkey who was in Friends was on something.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I believe he was
on Ross.
Outbreak, wasn't he? Yeah. So that was from CBSNews.com. We're moving over now to SussexExpress.co.uk.
Sussex Express.
We're moving from the Cocaine Cat to Grinder Cat. Yes,
I thought he looked familiar.
A Grindr user shared a screenshot of their app to Twitter, which showed a photo of a feline looking quite unimpressed among several other users' profile pictures. Registered under the name Missing Cat, the Brighton-based monkey is described as goofy, chill, and curious, which I believe is what most people describe themselves as on that app. That's what Tom tells me, anyway. With interests such as karaoke, movies, reading. How would a cat read? Anyway. The dating profile says that the feline is a 23-year-old single male with an average body size and specifies that he is looking for dates, relationship right now, as well as finding his way back home, of course. Below the profile, it's explained that the feline's appearance on the app was just his owner's unconventional way of trying to locate him. The owner said, "A bit strange, but our house cat's gone missing. If anyone's seen this cat, please message me to let me know. It'll be a great help." So, I don't know if that's his voice. I'm just guessing. And my final news story is from...
Tagline to that,
Just
not,
for...
we found pussy on Grindr.
Just for reference, I'm checking, and most of the tags on there is actually twink.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Thank you. That was for my benefit.
News just in.
Yes.
Like to read because reading is what? Fundamental.
What?
I get that one.
Oh,
Ah,
this
I
one.
Whereas I'm just
There is a tag that's relative for both, relevant for both of you due to this show. Edging. Hey.
Hey. Right. Okay. Final news story.
Hooray!
Is,
I mean, what a shame.
we've still got more show to go after this. Don't worry about it. Mexico's president has posted a photo on his social media accounts on Saturday, showing what he said appeared to be
Showing his Grindr profile.
close. It was a mythological woodland spirit similar to an elf. Well, it may well have been.
On his dick.
So this is President Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador. He did not seem to be joking when he posted the photo of Analuxe, a mischievous woodland spirit in the Mayan folklore.
Ooh.
Lopez Obrador wrote the photo was taken 3 days ago by an engineer. It appears to be an Analuxe, adding everything is mystical.
Cool.
Everything is awesome when you're part of it. The nighttime photo shows a tree with a branch forming what looks like a halo of hair and what may be stars forming the figure's eyes. Lopez Obrador has long expressed reverence for indigenous cultures and beliefs. Engineers and workers are in the Yucatan Peninsula. All right, I can read. Constructing a tourist train that is the president's pet project. According to traditional Mayan belief, Aluxes are small, mischievous creatures that inhabit forests and fields and are prone to playing tricks on people, like hiding things. Some people leave small offerings to appease them. The ancient Mayan civilization reached its height, blah, 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 blah. We don't need to know anything about that. Here's the photo.
You can't see it.
You can't see it. Yeah, I mean, what the... It's
an owl.
That doesn't look like a fucking owl. Are you blind?
So what you can't see, so we've got a tree, and we've got two little pinpricks of light for eyes, and then we've got, a blonde wig.
Imagine-
It looks like over the top.
Imagine there's a ring wraith sat in a tree going at you.
Wearing a blonde wig.
Wearing a blonde wig.
Yeah.
It's like...
Imagine Cousin It with eyes.
So,
Cousin, is he blind?
was he got kids now? Is he just, yeah. No, go with your ring race thing. Given the fact that it's in Mexico, it's like, El Baggins. Spanish. Yeah. I've seen Lord of the Rings. Yeah, so that is not an elf, but
No.
yeah.
No, it said elf-like.
Yeah, well, either way.
Also,
Speaking
kind
of elf,
kind of related to the story. After the show, can you send me that picture?
if you want, yeah,
Awesome.
that's fine.
D&D monster it is.
Okay. well, that's all that we've got for the show. We're going to turn it over to you guys now for the Beyond the 50-Foot Nerd section, where you can win tickets to the Manchester Anime and Gaming Con that we're going to be at in 2 weeks' time. He says,
Yes.
yes, 2 weeks' time.
I can go to that.
What's that now?
I gave up my holiday so a work colleague can go to that.
So you can't win. Sucks to be you then, doesn't it? Right, okay. Let's go Beyond first anyway.
We're all out of news and topics for discussion. The show is spiraling out of control, and the audience are now in charge. You're Beyond the 50-Foot Nerds.
I know we kind of sit here awkward whenever the sound is played, but it just saves me a job in editing. Just really does.
But I will say, if you end up winning and you can't go, then
We have
you can
bonus
have
prize.
you have a bonus prize, so you can have Han Solo in snow gear.
You have a chance to win Han Solo. Let's just say that much anyway.
Yeah.
Not just you.
And then the other person will get.
Anyway, so thanks to our friends over at Manchester Anime and Gaming Con, we do have a pair of weekend passes to the event to give away. We will be there on the Saturday at 4 p.m. over on the Bread Shed, the second stage.
Yes.
And we'll be there most of the day, hanging around as well before we
Eating
go on.
bread.
Feeding bread to ducks and just kind of generally just looking at anime stuff, really. So it's going to be fun. If you are not,
I can finally talk about Cyberpunk Edge runs.
Obviously, tickets are still available should you not win, and we will hope to see everyone there. And if you're listening to this and you're not at the live show, then where were you? And come and say hi. They're in Myanmar. Yes, of course they're in Myanmar. Of course.
You're welcome, Burma.
Yeah. So look out for us coming soon to the Myanmar Anime and Gaming Convention. Right. Amara staying quiet. I noticed.
No, I zoned out. Sorry, what?
Okay, never mind. No. My shadow. What? No. So, what we do for the Beyond section is, if you've not been here before, then we just open this section up to you. If you've got any form of question, geekery nonsense that you want us to answer, or just get our opinions on, whatever you want, really, then by all means, now's the chance to do it. So, we open the show up. Who's got any questions? Doug usually starts us off.
Yeah, I've got one.
Okay.
You've all seen Hot Ones.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, that's on.
Which fictional character would you like to see suffer through eating all of that spicy food?
E.T. Give him a reason to have the big fucking red glow inside him. It's not fucking ready, Breck, now, you cunt.
Not the honey monster.
No.
Weirdly, I did see Puss in Boots on that show.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, they did a promo thing where they got Puss in Boots on Hot Ones. It was weird. But for actual characters, I don't know.
Fictional characters. Let's see. Who do good with hot wings?
Or who would you like to just see suffer out?
Oh, who would like to see suffer?
Yeah.
Oh!
Okay.
Hold on. Let me look up the current roster for the Tory Party.
Fictional characters, unfortunately.
Oh, no, he just said, who do you want to see suffer?
Oh, true, yeah. Matt Hancock. Let's see.
Rob Liefeld.
Let's see. Rob Liefeld.
You know, I'd be interested to see them do something like that with a bunch of Doctor Who monsters.
Okay.
Just for
This one burns my throat.
Exactly. Just to see them doing the reaction of, okay, so how are we going to do this with a Dalek? And
it's basically the Dalek just hitting the chicken wings with a plunger,
and then posting the chicken wings through a Cyberman slot, like
Excellent!
I love it in my slot.
And I'm sure there's an easy joke about a Sontaran's probic vent as well. Yeah, very good. Very good.
Yes, there we go. Yeah.
I won't give you a cup of sugar unless you bring me hot wings.
The wet wiping angels.
I'm sure there's other websites you can see that one.
Yeah, I wasn't talking about Doctor Who, mate. Yeah. I was just naming my search history.
Anybody in the audience got an idea then for the hot wings?
Who?
No?
Jason!
Mine would be dead easy. Mine would be Dave Lister. He just pisses it and starts snorting it and everything.
Yeah, fair point.
True, yeah.
Right, yeah, that's great.
I'd like to see Freddy take on the hot wings.
What, like...
Yeah, it's just five of them on the fucking... Yeah.
Like that.
And it's his hands, yeah.
Ow. You fucker. You fucker.
But then once he's fed them to himself, how's he going to go to the toilet afterwards? That's what I've always wondered.
Well, he's
about
dead.
Freddy.
He's going to the toilet.
Burnt it off. It's all
I mean-
burnt off, mate. Don't worry about it.
He's a dream
You
team.
think that's bad?
Do
You think that's bad? You want to see him trying to wipe his ass?
Do you think your anus disappears when you die?
Well, do you?
Thanks for
Well, do you? Do you, Paul? What do you think?
Jason Voorhees is the only time he takes his mask off.
True.
I mean, there's 2 whole films where he's not wearing a mask. Isn't it?
Yes, I think so. I mean,
The first film, he eats hot wings and then drowns.
It depends. Well, yeah, you shouldn't swim after eating, should you?
Yeah.
So,
the whole film's a fucking
it
swimming
depends
safety
if you class.
PSA.
Depends if you class the burlap sack as a mask or not. He's only got one eye hole there.
Technically, that's a cowl.
Oh, so Jason's Batman now.
Yes.
I was trying to think of how to do I am vengeance, I am the night, but then I remembered he doesn't speak, so...
And then he gets really annoyed because a teenager murdered his parent. and then... But then it turns out that the teenager was hired by his mum so she could fake her death.
Oh my god!
Did she become a farmer?
Yes.
Adrian King helped fucking Martha Wayne fake her own death.
Yes.
Okay, I like it. Actually, I have to do an episode.
And then Thomas was depressed, so he just...
Friend of the show, Uncle Pete of the YouTube channel Your Friendly Neighborhood Uncle Pete. He has a new show called Let's Nail This that I gave him the inspiration for, where basically he... On his main show, Nails in the Coffin, he ranks deaths in horror movies. And he's given me, for my episode of Let's Nail This, he's given me Pamela Voorhees' death from Friday 1 and says, how would you basically get her out of this or make it so it wasn't such a chump death? So I think I know what my answer's going to be for that now then. She doesn't actually die. That's why it's a man's hands that come into frame. Oh, yes, I've got it. Uncle Pete, you're getting a message later.
She's not dead. She's not dead. She's still alive.
Yeah. So Hot Wings, I'm still going with E.T.
Yeah, of course you are. Of course you are.
Yeah, fuck that bastard. Okay. You fucking dare. Okay, so now that Doug's got us warmed up with his Hot Wings, questions from the audience. Go on then.
We've got Dungeons and Dragons coming out.
We do have Dungeons and Dragons coming next week, yes. Thanks,
I'm very
Sennywell,
excited
for not giving us tickets to give away.
So if you can match Dungeons and Dragons with another genre, like movies and things like that, what would you put instead?
It's, I mean...
Fucking sci-fi. It's just a Starfinder film.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or fucking Cyberpunk. Then I can just play the Cyberpunk RPG.
Yeah,
Mothership.
If only there was some kind of sci-fi themed Dungeons and Dragons that we might be playing at some point. Yeah, little hint for the future there for you.
You know, I'd be interested in seeing a police procedural in the Dungeons and Dragons universe.
What's that?
So a police procedural. So basically, you know.
Oh, you mean so it's set in the same universe?
Yeah.
I misunderstood your question. Sorry.
I mean, it's basically what Terry Pratchett did with the Guards books in the Disc.
Could we make it like
world.
Police Academy though?
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because I mean, again, that's something he kind of touched on with the later Guards books. As the city watching Pork.
I mean,
got bigger and more important. Obviously, they needed to bring in new recruits, and it did get a bit Police Academy-ish. Not as much sex.
I mean, there's a
Who's the Discworld version of Zed? Fucking Bobcat Goldthwait's character.
Oh God!
I just want to be God in this group.
I do.
I love him in Scrooged. I love that bit. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I saw that on the big screen a couple of years ago. It was
jealous.
But did you see it on the 6th biggest screen in the world?
Yeah.
No.
Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like.
My screen's bigger than your screen.
Don't touch that down.
I do think because you've like you're saying, there's a lot of potential for stuff like the police procedural would be a good idea. There's like obviously you can go very horror with a film. You could do a horror film like you could.
Have you seen the original Dungeons and Dragons movie?
I mean,
that movie's horrific.
Not in that kind of sense. I mean, like you could set a film in like Ravenloft, or you could have a film based around the idea of people first discovering the Tomb of Annihilation or something like that. To be fair, what I want to see, I know the new one is like supposed to be kind of a.
It's basically Guardians of the Galaxy set in Dungeons and Dragons.
But I kind of what I want to see is like a full blown like Ocean's 11 style heist movie involving Xanathar. That would be fucking rad.
I think
that'd
I
be
know
great.
what I want.
Okay.
I want to see a Dungeons and Dragons version of Stranger Things.
Wait,
I think that's what I want. Yeah.
Well, so then the whole thing is like they're playing.
So meta.
They're playing a board game, and all of a sudden, weird people start like humans start popping out of another dimension.
Start hearing drums or in fucking Jumanji.
Yes. Yes. That's it. Yeah. That's what I want to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good question, Ash.
Yeah.
Well done,
Yeah,
mate.
I like that.
Anybody
I
else got
like
a
that
question?
one. Any more? Yeah. Come on.
Assuming you're all the Doctor, which of you is the worst Doctor and why?
Which of us is the worst?
Me,
Doctor and why?
because I don't know anything about Doctor Who.
I would say
If you notice how
Shipman is
quiet
the
I
worst
am when it's
Doctor.
on.
Yeah, Shipman would be the worst Doctor.
Yeah.
Who would be the... I mean, Paul's the best Doctor, let's be honest with you.
Yeah.
Because Paul played the Doctor in a movie once in an alternate universe that we visited.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was American.
Yes.
There's a reference.
That was bizarre.
Yeah, because
Check out a Christmas special from a few years back.
it was great because it turns out when you're a time traveler, every day
Every
is
day's
your
your
birthday.
Yes, yeah. Freedom fries and armadillos.
Yep.
So who? I mean, let's face it. I'd be the worst Doctor.
Would you? Why?
Yeah, because I don't want to get angry very easily, and the Doctor's supposed to be like,
Mate, have you?
Yeah,
Like,
but I mean, to
I
be
guess
fair,
it depends
to
what
be
you're
fair,
getting
the
angry
doc-
on.
I'm
I'm the one
can get very angry as well.
I'm the one
But then
fucking up the timeline by
he
turning
goes
up
and comes in and saves the day.
Yeah, okay, true. But I'm the one who'd get hair to go. Ah!
So then you'd have to. Yeah, you wouldn't last very long.
No, I wouldn't. No.
No.
I'd be like David Tennant, the 14th Doctor.
Yeah.
Less than 3 episodes, and then I'm off.
Yep.
Timely.
I honestly have no idea how the fuck I'd do as a Doctor.
You'd
Like,
be more of a companion, let's face it. Wouldn't
yeah,
you?
yeah.
You'd come in and go, "What the fuck is that?" And Paul would be like, "Oh, yes, that's a fucking
Yeah, I'd be
Zimbarian chimcharda pop
I'd be the-
from the
I'd-
planet
I'd be the one that
Nine."
finally breaks tradition, and then when going into the TARDIS for the first time, I'll be like, "The fuck are those things?" Rather than instead of mentioning like
Ah,
the
yes,
size,
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
just be
the
like,
round
"The
things.
fuck's on the wall?"
Yeah, the round things. We love the round things.
Yeah,
He
All
loves
that-
the round things.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
and then spend the rest of the series trying to fuck the Doctor.
Like most other companions.
Yeah, except I'd be a bit more because the other ones are all like coy. I'd just like corner him. Be like, "Come on then."
My time now, bitch. Bend over.
I mean, it depends. Like, I prefer being.
There's one for
Like,
Patreon.
Oh, when it's
If you
like
ever
that.
got to watch
Well,
the video for
Well,
it,
it depends.
I mean, I prefer being the bottom, but I'm a switch, so it's fine.
I never said you were the
Doctor.
top. You were the top. You could have had anything going in there. Dalek fucking manipulator arm, as they call them,
Sonic screwdriver.
Oh, well, yeah. It's got
Well, it
three
does
speeds.
have 3
It's great.
settings.
It vibrates.
Yeah.
Anything to dildo if you're brave enough.
Everything's a dildo if you
Get that on a fucking
Yeah, my-
t-shirt.
more show to go. That would be the perfect
This is
outfit.
that's why you're a fan of Baby Groot.
Well, it's canon. It's,
Canon.
Everything is a dildo.
we did that episode a few episodes ago. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Any more questions for the Q&A section?
I've got a question.
Oh, go on, Andy's got one. Go on.
If Hollywood was to turn this into a movie,
It would go bankrupt.
yes,
Like he doesn't even disagree.
each one of you,
Who would we want to play? So we had to choose one of each or just ourselves?
all of you. So who would play Amara? Who would play you?
I mean,
Okay.
Hey, can I cheat at
I
this?
I think we need to pick ourselves.
can I
okay.
cheat at this? Because technically,
You're going to anyway.
what?
You're going to anyway.
I was going
Yeah.
to say, because technically, I've been in a film that has won awards at film shows.
Right.
So I'll play myself.
Well, I'm playing myself in a film coming up later this year.
Well, there you go. So you can be you too.
I can beat Bono. What?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. But I still haven't found what I'm looking for.
I'll be the Edge.
That's Paul at this point.
Yes, bitch.
Paul's going to be the drummer that no one remembers the name of. Dave.
Dave the drummer.
Dave
You
Drums.
two. Dave Drums.
That's his name.
Little Billy Drumsticks from YouTube.
It's like fucking. Like in my head now, all I'm thinking of is a version of Attack of the 50-Foot Nerds as a film where I'm playing myself, but you three are all
Didn't I
played by
write
the
a
people
film
from
for Attack of the
ZZ
50
Top.
Foot Nerds where we play
I
ourselves?
don't know. Yeah, I'm just like the idea of me just sitting here with the entirety of ZZ Top. It'd just be fucking weird.
There you go, Andy. That's your answer.
Now,
Yeah.
anyway,
No,
who would play you?
Who would play me?
I will.
I
seriously
think
consider
I
them.
would be like to be played by
Taylor
Paulie
Swift.
Shaw.
What?
Birdie.
Birdie.
No, actually, no, it's a lie. No, I, who do I want to be played by? Give me a minute. Someone come back to me.
Okay, I living or dead? I would.
Living, ideally.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
Well,
It'd be a shit corpse, just a corpse on the microphone.
No,
wouldn't it?
I-
And now it's it's time for Doctor Who news.
Woo, diddly-dum, wee Doctor Who news.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I no longer with us, but I would have liked to have been played by Harold Ramis.
Okay.
I could have
Ramis.
seen that.
So Egon from the Ghostbusters. Okay. Okay. Have you got one or?
I'm just trying to remember her full name.
Okay.
Doug, who would you be played by?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't realise I was going to be involved in this one.
Why not?
I
Well,
would
of
like
course
to
you
be
are.
played
You're
by-
part of the show, Doug.
I would like to be played by.
Oh, but the question is, as well though, other than who you're going to be played by, we need to find out who Andy's going to be played by.
Oh yes, because Andy's the favourite fixture. Jack Black. Yeah. I like it.
Yeah,
Yes.
makes sense.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Jack Black. There goes my answer.
Yeah, and you can be that. You can do the intro theme for the movie. You can be. Yeah, that's.
I've got
I
a
like
flamboyant gay son.
Flamboyantly gay son.
I like Elon.
Yeah. Fuck off. Do you have a choice for you yet?
Okay.
Because my other choice was going to be, other than me, was going to be Jamie. I've forgotten her last name. The one who plays Pinhead in the new Hellraiser, because she's hot as fuck.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll take that one. I
Still
can't remember her
haven't
name off the surname off the top of my head.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go.
Lemon?
If Paul can be someone dead, then I want to be someone dead as well. Oh, no, I wasn't going there, but I do like your style. I was actually gonna go with. I was gonna go with Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yeah. Okay, that makes
it's
sense.
time to get into the news section. Yeah, and we're gonna go.
Fuck it, I'm gonna be Sean
beyond
Connery
the
then.
50-foot nerds. Oh yeah, but not too fast. We got surprises to give away. Yeah.
So that's
Mhm.
that's what I was gonna do. Lily Savage, just because she's Scouse, he's Scouse, whatever. Don't fucking know. It's Attack of the 50 blank nerds.
I was going to say, but
Who's gonna fill
Paul-
your blank?
Fuck. Who played?
Oh, no, am I the only one who remembers
what's the name
the
of
host of Blankety Blank?
What's the
back in
name of
day?
who played Lily Savage? Paul.
I was about to say Paul
Paul
Bettany.
O'Grady. Yeah, he's still
Bettany.
alive though, isn't he?
Yeah.
Well, there you go then.
don't
Shit,
have to
why?
be played by
Why are you
dead
saying
people.
dead? Like, she's just. Yeah, you did. You were like, it was like, I want to be played by someone dead, and you were like, Lily Savage.
Yeah, I've got mine.
I have plans!
I know who I want to play me.
I'm gonna kill Paul O'Grady.
Who do you want then?
Mine'd be Pablo Pascal. Because he's in fucking everything and I know my daughter's going to be well looked after.
Pedro Pascal.
Yeah.
Yeah, who the fuck is Pablo?
Did I say Pablo?
You did.
His brother.
Yeah, that's
His twin brother.
Yes.
Yeah.
Magic Space Daddy taking a baby across the universe.
Oh, you
is
know-
played by Blank Pascal. Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
Well,
Pablo.
you know another one who could probably play me, Kat Dennings.
Okay, I do like Kat Dennings.
Yes, because like she can
I do.
pull off the or
Oh, I do.
Aubrey Plaza.
Okay.
Oh, don't get me started.
Yeah, the like
I
want to go
literally
like
could not be in the same room as her.
Is Kat Dennings another one that gets
I
followed
could
around
not
by
be in the
that
same room as her.
noise?
By the sniff monster.
I'd be in all kinds
God.
of trouble.
Oh fuck
Now
the
you've got Kat Dennings and Aubrey Plaza in my head at the same time.
so
Don't do
no,
this to me.
because both of them can play
do
hot
this to me.
goths.
Hot goths, but off
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the town.
But like they're also good at being weird, and I feel that would be integral to having to be me.
Okay. That's fine.
So, yeah.
I'll tell you what we'll
The-
do.
the
We'll
only
put
thing
those
is,
two
like-
in a room along with Air, who plays Wednesday Addams, and then all the black of the universe could just get sucked into that one room and have the most gothic place on Earth.
All right,
Tim
racist.
Dig yourself out of that one, bitch.
Yeah, but no, I know what you mean.
I
like
mean, the world
goth
be
vi-
desaturated. and
goth
Tim
vibes,
Burton-
yeah.
Tim Burton's been like fucking black hole to the fucking.
Yeah.
Like that's sucked on. I said
I mean, to
sucked
be
on.
fair, that makes sense
you
because
want Tim
he
Burton
seems to have an
sucked
aversion
off.
to putting black people in his things.
But what now?
Never mind.
What? Anyway, okay. So, any more for any more
Making
other
it
questions?
political again.
Any more?
Oh, I've got one.
Oh, you've got one.
Yeah.
Wow. You can't
Okay.
win.
No, I
Any
know
of
I
them.
can't win, but I was just curious because I thought of this the other day and I wanted to see your answers.
Is the question why not cheese?
No, it might.
off.
I'd like it to
We're
be.
not
but
playing
I've-
Why Not Cheese again. I've just looked at the time. We
Yeah, I
really
know.
don't have time.
No, if we had If we had time, I would, but we don't. No, my question is, if you had to have more bones installed in your body, where would you get them installed and why?
Oh, don't, because you've just reminded me of children. And I don't
What?
Okay.
I love children. They always get new bones put in.
No. Has anyone ever seen...
Calm down, Savile.
Has anyone ever seen a child's skull?
Yes.
Yes.
With all the teeth.
With all the teeth up here before they come down. It's one of the
Yeah.
most disturbing things in the world. And Josh, Movie Timelines Josh, put on his Discord the other day because his daughter just lost their first tooth. And he said, all I can think of right now is this. And he put the photo of a child's skull with all the fucking teeth ready to come down and push the other ones out. And it's one of the most disturbing things. And I'd finally got it out of my head. And then the bastard put the image back in there. It's fucking horrifying.
It's
So, yeah. That's...
So you'd have more teeth, is your answer?
Right.
Well,
Imagine that, but on E.T.'s face.
A baby E.T.
No,
a little E.T.
No, but
pup.
the thing is...
And
No,
on
but-
that bombshell.
No, you haven't answered. No, but the thing is, though, I'm going to turn your mic off for a minute. But the thing is, though, I don't think E.T. has any teeth.
He does have teeth, yes.
Does he?
Yes. Because you can see them when he goes...
Okay, fair
He
enough.
screams.
Right, fair enough.
I don't think he has a spine, though. He seems like an invertebrate to me, because the fact that he can do that thing with his neck...
No, that just means his spine is telescopic.
Well, fair enough.
But
That's
yeah,
me told then, I guess.
Yeah. Speaking of, that's what I'd choose. I'd get more spines.
More spines, okay.
Yeah, because my back is currently fucked. So if I have extra spines, they can share the load.
I want a new
But
knee.
also, it'd feel really good when you crack your back.
I want a new knee, because mine is fucked, and I don't want to have surgery on it again.
I mean, yeah, that would also be good.
Yeah.
But no, that's not just like a knee. I mean, like extra stuff to like make your arms or legs longer. Would you go for like separate knee? So like, you know, like a chicken leg.
Like the dude off fucking Men in Black, the cartoon, where he's got the fucking weird backwards knee thing. Oh, no.
Yeah,
no.
where you've got like the front knee, and then where your ankle is, you've got another knee, and then you've got like another bit of leg with a foot at the end. So you'd have like goat legs with feet at the end.
No.
Or would you like to have
And you'd be
arms
really
like
tall.
Mr. Tickle? So,
I was going to say...
I don't want any of this.
That would require extra
I was gonna say Touchy Tim for anyone
I
that
don't-
knows Auntie Donna.
I don't want any of this. I think this sounds horrendous.
Yeah. Well, you've
Extra
got to answer the
bones.
question.
No, because if I have extra bones, that means I have extra skin, and it just look... No, fuck off. It's just weird. And
big.
I mean, you can
because-
cheat and just be like...
be like Wolverine. Yes, okay, I want to be like Wolverine. I want to have bone claws.
Okay, sure.
There we go.
Yeah, fair enough. I was
Okay.
going to say you could just ask
Or
for
it could be
extra
like
ribs.
Marrow from the X-Men and shoot bones out.
I want a second hip. I want a second hip around about up here. Just
A
odd
second
leg.
hip?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
There you go.
I was going to... Like,
there.
the other
Alright.
thing that I considered was like moving my shoulders closer together.
So like when I bend like this, I can do it again, but from around about there. God knows
Yeah.
why. I don't know why. Just so that when I bend, that's it. Yeah, that's
No,
it.
like,
Okay,
that's...
well, I think we need to pick a winner now for our competitions. 'cause
Me.
we Really,
Yeah.
no.
Take all your
You're
stuff
not
home
there.
with you.
Okay, so what? I can't even remember what questions we had now.
what?
Then, so you had what question was yours? Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and
Yours
Dragons.
was Doctor Who, and yours was movies. Yes. Okay.
Mhm.
So okay.
What did you...
You had the best answers. You just didn't bother with a question. You don't want any of our stuff. No. People come to the 50-foot nerds not to win prizes, apparently.
No,
they just
it's-
they just come for a good time, and we like that. Thank you. So
You win less
Like,
at the 50-foot nerd.
This is one of my favorite things about the show is the fact like the audience just heckles the entire
you
time.
lose.
It's great.
Good day. Good day, sir. Right. Okay. So, I mean, what do we think for the anime tickets? What's
I mean,
the best
like-
question
What are you feeling?
I did like the. That's one thing actually. You didn't say who would play you in the film.
Oh, no, Jack Black.
Yeah, Jack Black.
Oh, you did, Jack Black. Fuck. I'm having
Oh,
memory
quick.
seizures.
Who'd play Kath?
Oh,
E.T. Wah.
are we just doing the Halloween episode?
Does it?
For a second I thought you meant Paul's wife.
No.
I was like Yoshi. Yep. That's another niche reference.
Yeah, that's a story for a long time.
Yeah.
For another time.
I do like that answer, but then it just feels like we're constantly giving prizes to our mascot. But that shouldn't factor into the judgment.
No, true. The thing that should factor into the judgment is, can you get to Manchester? You find a way. Okay, so
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
right, okay.
But
And
then
you've won tickets to the Manchester Anime and Gaming Con.
Woo! And
Okay.
I will
Now
give
we've
you
got
the
a
bonus
second-
prize though.
Okay, we're not.
Oh no, you can vote as well. I just realised. Wait, hold on. I don't just decide this.
I'll be honest.
Fuck you, dictatorship! I choose prizes now. Anyway, so second prize.
It's your prize. You choose whoever takes it.
All right, there you go.
There we go. So there we go.
Because I really liked
Sorry,
that question.
Maybe next time. Maybe next
Sorry.
time. Come back next time. I'm hoping I'll have some
Hold
more
on, let me
prizes.
find a third pardon? No, Swag doesn't go home with anyone else.
He's the hip hop. No, he goes where he pleases.
Yeah.
Hello? It's more coming.
Fuck! Someone's
fighting,
gonna.
everyone fight!
Someone's gonna fight for Swag.
Right, we're gonna.
Who is it,
round
Ash? Who is it? Who is it? Who are you on the phone to?
Who is it? Yeah, okay,
Who is it?
put him on.
Who is it?
Hello? Nope. Hello? Oh, some go.
Oh,
bastard. Damn it.
What a prick!
I know. He could have won a prize. He could have won that.
He could have won the second prize.
So, on that bombshell, we're going to wrap things up there. I'd like to thank Doug and Geek Retreat Warrington for having us once again. We love being here.
You're always welcome here, guys.
It's great. We couldn't imagine doing it anywhere else because no one else will have us. So, but on the theme of doing a show here,
Well,
I
we
have
stood up.
on the desk right here. I should have got one out ready earlier. Our new Go Beyond
Mike,
cards.
put it away.
And every time you come and see a show here, we will mark it off. And once you've paid to see 5 shows, you'll get your 6th show for free. So it's a nice little loyalty card. So yes, come and grab one on your way out, and we'll happily sort that out for you. Until next time, don't forget that you can sign up for our Patreon for at least £1 a month. It is over at patreon.com/50footnerds. That's FIFTYFOOTNERDS. You can buy our merchandise over at tinyurl.com/50foot store. That's 50FT store. And yeah, we'll be back here at the end of April, but not on a Sunday evening as normal. We'll be here on Saturday the 29th.
The 29th Saturday is going to be our 1-year anniversary of the store being open.
Everyone cheer. Woo!
Yeah. So these guys are going to do a PG show, they've promised me.
Yep, no cunts, no bastards.
No cunts.
I get one swear word.
Yeah, no cunts, yeah.
I get a single swear. Yeah. I get a single swear word in the show. We agreed.
No, so, and I won't burp either. Apologies. But yeah, until next time then. I'm going to hell.
I'm just a horny bottom, apparently.
I've been flabbergasted. My ghast has never been so flabbered.
He's an elderly man. Until next time, thanks for coming, and we'll see you at the end of April. Geek out, everyone!
If you've enjoyed the nerdom in your ears, then why not follow us on Twitter at 50footnerds. You can follow Mike at Mike G. Bell, Amara at Voltsevexoth and at Amara Lunera, and Paul is on at Auton Scouser. Our website is 50footnerds.co.uk. That's FIFTYFOOTNERDS.co.uk. You can find all of our YouTube content at video.50footnerds.co.uk or search youtube.com/50footnerds. All of our episodes are archived over at bit.ly/50footnerdsarchive. That's 50FTNERDS archive. You can like us on Facebook, facebook.com/Attack of the 50-Foot Nerds. Email us at 50footnerds@gmail.com or join our Patreon at patreon.com/50footnerds. If you'd like to buy our merchandise, you can visit us over at tinyurl.com/50footstore. That's 50FT store. All of these links and more are available at our Linktree page. That's linktr.ee/50footnerds. FIFTYFOOTNERDS.